Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to get underway here this afternoon. We do apologize for the tardy start there. For those that are joining us online, we sure do appreciate your viewership and your patience for us to get started with the 2025 edition of the Black Label here in Grandview. As most of you know, we've got great times in the beef business and in the cattle business, and this industry is on fire. And the outlook for the industry is very, very optimistic. And I know that these females are backed by a reputable set of cows, and they're sired by some of the most proven sires throughout the land that you can invest in for your juniors and have a great experience in terms of exhibition. And then they'll turn into production females that'll do nothing but generate time and time again. We've got a great group of people that helped put this together, and they're listed throughout the catalog. And I've got one of the good crews out there in the country that do the day-to-day work, and I couldn't do it all without them. And if you're part of the Black Label consigner, or not consigner group, but the breeders group that back this set of cattle, and you're a part of the team here at Shipwreck Cattle Company, please stand. Give those folks a round of applause, and we sure do appreciate it. I know Jordan Richburg's been a part of this for a long time, and he's one of the few that are part of the initial group that come to the table here with the Black Label. And then we've got several other folks that we work with throughout the course of the year as well. Dylan Sheffield has joined the team, and then I've got a great group of people. As I said, their names are all mentioned throughout the book. They've got a great set of cows back in this set of cattle, and like I said before, they are sired by some of the hottest and most proven sires throughout the land. We don't have too many other announcements or items of business to take care of, but I do want to call upon a gentleman up here that is taking care of the reins for the sale management here this afternoon with Innovation Ag Marketing, Mr. Graham Blagg.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome each and every one of you. Folks, if you've enjoyed the meal and the hospitality this afternoon, folks, let's give the Shipman family and their staff a big round of applause for the hospitality. As Jared mentioned, without a doubt, we've seen some of the great times in the cattle business, and in my opinion, the horizon looks awfully promising, and I think that we've got some absolutely incredible times ahead for the next 5, 6, 7 years as we look down the pipeline. And folks, the reason we do is because of the cattle industry, and beef as a protein is without a doubt the most demanded and the highest quality source of protein known to mankind. And as a testament to each and every one of you involved in the cattle business, the absolutely record-setting market on the horizon looks to be promising. Enjoy those rewards. Our compliments to you for your resilience as breeders, your resilience as producers, and of course, those of you that have youth in this business, you are the future of the industry, and there's no better place to raise your young people as the cattle business and the agricultural industry as a whole. Folks, there's no exception as we look towards the future. This is the time to invest in new genetics. This is the time to invest in the future of your young people. These genetics will allow you to propel your program to the forefront as this market continues to be more and more competitive on an annual basis. There's no better way to get to the forefront with elite genetics, and that's the place to do it. And folks, many of you that are here this afternoon are repeat customers. We've got a big crowd online that is, of course, repeat customers as well. We've got a lot of new and familiar faces that we welcome to the Black Label event. And folks, there's no question that we're excited about this offering. In my opinion, this would be one of the deepest offerings that Shipwreck Cattle and Company and their breeders that they work with hand in hand, and many partners along the way, have brought for your appraisal this afternoon. Folks, I can't emphasize enough, though, as we go throughout this offering today, there'll be heifers that sell down the line that might bring prices that seem awfully conservative, but I can guarantee you that there will be heifers that sell in this sale today that might bring $500 to $7,500 that'll win their classes at the Texas Majors. We've seen it every year. We've seen these heifers that might be a little greener that will sell down the line. We'll see them go on as bred heifers to win their breeds at Texas Majors. And I know that that's a testament to the genetics and what's to come. I know that these heifers today have a wide array of ages, and don't just get caught up on the ones there at the front end of the sale, or don't just get caught up on the older ones that are ready to go right now. There are cattle that have genetic value all throughout this offering. We see it time and time again, And folks, if you'll invest and you'll have some patience in these cattle that are down the line a little ways, I promise you, you'll reap the rewards from them. I know that we've seen several heifers over the last couple years do it, and now what's exciting to see is those females come back, and that's a testament to the genetic value that these cattle offer. They come back as the dams and the grand dams of a lot of the heifers that are in this sale. The Brown family from Alabama, they're not with us today, but Megan and her family have invested in some females along the way, and it's really exciting to see those heifers come back as the dams and grand dams that some of the heifers will sell as well. The crew at Barrow Cattle Company, another product of the program as well. Zach Kearns and his family, they're so exciting to see these cattle, just as some small examples today. It's so exciting to see these past purchases come back with daughters of their own and sons of their own for that example. So folks, invest in the future of your program. Have confidence in what you're doing today. We're very excited about this set of cattle, and I know Jared has been very excited about this set of cattle all summer long, and rightfully so. Folks, the cattle will sell under the standard terms and conditions recommended by their respective breed associations. Of course, all sales are final this afternoon. Please make settlement at the clerk's desk with cash or good check where you registered for your buyer number. We will be operating on a buyer number system this afternoon, so please go ahead and grab yourself one if you have not done so yet. We've got a big crowd online with CCI.live. Mr. Wyatt Durst will be taking care of those folks. Please bid up quick as there is a slight delay in the internet, so we don't want to miss anyone. Folks, one thing we strongly recommend is that you purchase a mortality policy. I believe Jamie Krieger is here somewhere in the back. Please get with Jamie to properly insure your investments. You can never be too safe with your purchases. Folks, we do have some folks that will be taking care of phone bids this afternoon. Rest assured those folks will take care of their purchases in a timely fashion as you do as well. With that being said, I think we have an outstanding set of cattle for your appraisal. I'll turn things back over to Colonel Jared Shipman for a few final announcements, and we'll be underway.
All right, Graham, thank you. And ladies and gentlemen, it's indeed my privilege to also be working with the gentleman taking your bids around ringside here this afternoon. We do have Bob Frankie, along with Mitchell Armitage and Scott Farmer, all those gentlemen on special assignment. If you'll turn your bids into those three gentlemen, they'll turn addresses here at the block. We'll get you out of here as quick as we can. In the event there is a tie in the bidding, we'll open up between those two bidders and those two bidders only. And for those of you joining us on the internet, whenever we let you know you're out, get right back in. If you're interested in doing business here today, we'll give you ample time if we know that if you bid up early. We sure do appreciate your viewership there on the internet. With that being said, I'm ready to get underway here with lot number 11, a female that stems back to one of the great broker daughters of all time.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, lot number 11 comes to you sired by the national champion Reckoning, back to the influence of the great 5073 on the bottom side of her pedigree. One that is absolutely as picture perfect from the side as you can make one. A beautifully etched blaze face complements her power, her substance, her dimension. She comes to you backed by the poster child for the Simmental breed, the great Chanel 5073C. She's sired by Reckoning, coming to you with an elite pedigree, elite phenotype. Here's one that'll be a show heifer at the highest level, but in my opinion, her best days will come in production. Lot number 11 to initiate the 2025 edition of the Black Label event.
Lot number 11's over to Brian, who said 50 on her. I'm at 5,000, now 7 you want her. I'm at 7, 8. I'm at 8,000, now 10. I'm at 10 to get 10, I'm at 10, I'm at 12, I'm at 12 to get 12, I'm at 13, 13, 15, but I'm at 17, 17, 18, I'm at 20,000, already want her. And 20, now 2, 2, 2, I'm at 2, and I'm at 22,000, I'm at 2 to get 2, I'm at 22,000, I'm at 3, 3, 3, now 5, I'm at 25, I'm at 25,000, already want her, now 7. I'm at 25, I'm at 10 to get 7, now I'm at 10 and 7 and 7 and 7, now I'm at 8, I'm at 28, I'm at 30. And 28, I'm at 30, now 2, 2, 2, I'm at 2, I'm at 32,000, already want to buy her, now I'm at 2 to buy her, now I'm at 2 to get 2, I'm at 32,000, already want her. And 30, now 2, now I'm at 2 to get 2, now I'm at 2, 2, 2, I'm at 2, I'm at 32, I'm at 2, 2, 2, I'm at 32,000, already want owner. And 30, now 2, 2, 2, I'm at 2, now I'm at 2 to get 2, I'm at 32, I'm at 2 to get 2, 32, now 3. See 3, 3, 3, now 5, 5, 5, I'm at 5 to get at 35,000, already want owner. And 35 and 5 and 5, I'm at 5 to get 5, I'm at 35,000, already to buyer. And 5 now, but I'm at 5 to get 5, I'm at 35 now, 5 to 5 to give 5, 5, 5, I'm at 5 to get at 35, but else would get at 35, but I got about $35,000 on her. And 35 now, but I'm at 5 to get 5, I'm at 35 now, but I'm at 5 to get 5, I'm at 5 to get 5, I'm at 35,000, go ahead.
You talk about one that's ready to go to the backdrop early and often. Here'd be one, ladies and gentlemen, without a doubt, in terms of her mass, skeletal quality, foot design. Here's one that has a big future, and I think one that at this kind of money is certainly worth the investment.
Scotto, I got 32 up here online. You got to be 33,000. You got to be 33,000. You want to owner now. $33,000 owner and 33. Now over 3 to get 3. Over 33,000. Over 33. Now 3. Now 3. Better 33,000. Already what owner? Better $33,000 owner. Now sold her to you 32,000. 32,624.
Here we go to lot number 39, ladies and gentlemen, sired by the world record-selling Tecumseh. Back to the great Houdat Cat, 7184E, a daughter of the legendary Primo. Here'd be a female coming to you, ladies and gentlemen, straight from the heart of the Sullivan Farms program, one that is equipped with the big running gear, tremendous in terms of her foot design, big featured female that comes with all the bells and whistles, a March-born prospect that's destined for the purple, Jared. Lot 39.
Lot 39, number 5, what a female right here, and you tell me, who said $100? I got over that $50,000. You want to start her now? 5,000. Now 7. Now but 7. Now number 8. Get it. Number 10. Number 12. Number 13. 14. 15. Number 17. 18. Number 20. Number 20. Number 22. Now 23. 5 and 25. Number 7. A buyer. Number 25. Number 7. Number 30. Number $30,000. Number 30. Now 2. Now 5 and 35. Now 5. Number 7. Now 7. Now 40. But to get that $40,000. Number about 40. Now 2. But about $42,000. Already want her. Now 42. 3. Now number 3 to get 3. Now $43,000. Number 3 to get 3. Now $43,000. Already want her. And 43 and 3 and 3. $43,000 one more time. But about 35 and 43 now. But about 45. Now but about $45,000. Now but about 45. We got about 5. But we get that about $45,000. Already want her. I have 45. Now 6. Now 6. Now $46,000 buyer. Now about 6. Now 7. Now 7. Now 8. And $48,000 on her. Now about $48,000. Now about $48,000 already want her. And 48 you do it. Got to be 48 now. 9 to 9 to 9. Now 50. But we get that $50,000 on her. And 50 now. 50 now. 50 now. $50,000 you want to buy her. Now about 50. But we get that 50. Now 1. I'm 50. But now about 51. You're out online. You got to be 51,000. Do it quick here. You got about that 51,000 already want her. I'm 50 bid 1. Now about 51. Now about 1 bomb. But $51,000. What do you think here? You get about that 1. Now about 51,000 already want her. Now sold her to you. 50,000 should go to.
Repeat buyer headed to Minnesota.
6, 3, and 8. Thank you.
Thank you. And there we go to lot number 32, ladies and gentlemen. Lot number 32. You talk about a pedigree that can flat read and write. Sired by the great broker, back to the proven queen, 259. A maternal sister to Sarah Sullivan's supreme champion at the 2023 North American. I can't think of a female that offers as much substance, foot design, power, and absolute uniqueness from every angle. Here's one that is very unique with a pedigree that absolutely has as much potential as anything will sell today. Lot number 32, ladies and gentlemen. Come back to the auction here. Half-blood time.
You betcha. I'm at 5,000. Now 71 a buyer. At $8,000 owner. Now 10 to owner. Now 10 owner. Whatever 10 to get 10. Whatever 10. Whatever $10,000. Now whatever 10. Now 11, 12. Now whatever 13. I'm at 12. Whatever 13. $13,000. Now whatever 13. Whatever to get at 13. 15. Whatever 17,000 already want her. And 17. Now whatever 7. 7. Now whatever 7 and 7 and 7. Whatever 7. Whatever $17,000. Whatever 7. Now whatever 17. Got about that $17,000 you want her. And 17.
Don't bet against a Lizzo.
You bet you got about that 17 now. 7 and 7 and 7. Whatever got about that $17,000. Whatever 17. Whatever to get that 17. Whatever 17. $17,000 owner. How about 16? Got to be 16. I'm going to get that 16,000. Don't miss her. And $16,000 you want to buy her. Now whatever 16. 16. Now whatever 17. I'm 17. 18. Come on. Now whatever 18. Now 20. And 20. Now whatever 2 to get 2. Whatever $22,000. Whatever 2 to get 2. Whatever $22,000 you want to buy her. And 20. Now whatever 2 to get 2. Now whatever 2. Whatever 3. Now whatever 3 to get 3. Now 5. And 23. Now 5. Now 5. Whatever $25,000 already. I'm going to give out. Whatever $25,000 already want to buy her. And 25 and 5 and 5. And now whatever to give out. Whatever 23's bid 5. 23 now whatever to give out. Whatever $25,000. Whatever to give out. Whatever $25,000 order. I sold her right up here. 23,639. 23,639.
All right, here we go. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to lot number 12. Lot number 12 comes next. Here'd be a sister to the leadoff female we sold this evening. Lot number 12 be the number to buy. Another reckoning back to the great Chanel. I love this female in terms of her length of body, her power, her substance, and one that comes. I think this one will be an extremely good female for next summer. Big footed, big featured, big time future. Lot 12.
Lot number 12. 1-2's number to buy. 1-2's number to buy. I'm going to give here and a good one here to get to be 5,000. Now 6,000 already won her. I'm at 6-7. Now whatever 10 to get 7. Now whatever 7. Now whatever 8,000. Now whatever 9 to get down. Now whatever 9 to get down. Whatever 9,000. Now 10. 11. Now whatever 12 to get 12. Whatever 13. 14. 15. Got about $15,000 to buy her. And 15. You want her to buy her. Whatever 15. Whatever to get at 15. But I'm 15. Got about $15,000 down her. 15. But about 16. 17. whatever 18. Whatever $18,000. Whatever 18. 80. Whatever $18,000 to buy her. 18. 19. Now 20. About $20,000. You want her. About 20. Now about 20. About $20,000 on her. I'm at 20. You're out. Got to be 20. About 20. Get you on. About 20. Now 20. Now 20. About $20,000 $20,000 to go on her. And 20 and 20 and 20. But it'll be $20,000 over to 20, now 20, now 20. Give me that night 20, now 1. Got to be 21. I'll be 20, but it'll be 21, 21, 2. Now over 2, you get 2, it'll be $22,000 to buy her. And 1, 2. Now over 2, you get 2, 22. Now over 2, you get 2. Now over $22,000. Now over 2, 2, 2, over 2. Now over 2, you get 2, over $22,000 to go on her. And 2, now 2, now 2, now 2, 2, now 3, 3, 3, over 3, over $23,000 on her. And 3 and 3 and 3, over 3, over $23,000 over 3, 3, 3, now $23,000 to go on her. And I have. Got to be $23,000. You want her over 3 to buy her. Over $23,000 on her. And I have. Got to be 23. Now 4. Now $24,000 over about 4 to get 4. Over about 4 now 4 now 24,000. And 4 now but about 4 now 4 now 4 but about 24,000. You never quit on a good one before. Go ahead and buy her. Give me 24,000. 24. 24. 24. Do it. Now $24,000. You want her 23.5. Now 4. 23.5. Now 24,000. Now 24. What do you get 4? Now $24,000 to buy her. And 5. Now over $25,000. What over $25,000? Round her off. Even money. Now 25,000. Now what over $25,000? You want her. And 5 and 5 and 5. Over $25,000 to buy her. Now over $25,000. Over 25. Now over $25,000. Over 25,000. Now 5. Got to be 5. Now 6. Now $26,000 on her. Over 6.
I'm going to interject here, right, Jared? But I promise you, a couple days ago, I told Jared I think I like 12 better. We're under the money here.
You got to be 26,000. 25. Now 6. You want her. 6 to buy her. 25. Now $6,000 on her. Now 7. Now 7. Got to be $27,000. Now what about 77? Now what about 27? Now what about 77? Now what about 27 and 7 and 7? Now what about $27,000 on her? And 7. Now 8. Got to be $28,000. What about 8? Now what about $28,000? What about 8? Now what about $28,000 to go on her? And 8. Now what about 9? Now what about 9 to get down? What about 30? And what about to get at 30,000? And 30. Now 30. Now 30. Now 30. What about $30,000? Now what about 30? Now 30. And what about to get at $30,000 on her? And 30. Now 30. Now 30. And what about to get at 30? Now 30. Now 30. What about 30,000? Now what about 30? Now 30. Got to be at 30,000. Awfully good female.
The guy's going to look pretty smart with this one, Jared, a year from now. This one competes. This one's a generator when it all's said and done.
You betcha. I got 28 up here on the internet. You got to be 30,000. You want to own her. Now 30. Got to be 30. Anybody else want to get that $30,000 to buy her? And I sold her right there, 28,647. Thank you at 28,000.
Repeat customer and gets a great, great home. He will know what to do with her, and you will hear more from that one. Lot number 3, Jared. Here's a trust fund. Back to the Great Harmony, 847H, female. 13. 13 comes next. Here's the other sister. January born, Reckoning Chanel. Lot number 13.
You betcha 13's over to buy. What a female right here. You tell me coming right here to get about 5,000. Now 6,000 already want to buy her. And 6, 7. Now what about 7? Now what about 8,000? Now what about 9 to get down? Now what about 9 to get down? Now what about 9,000? Now what about 9, 10? Now what about 10 to get 10? Now what about 10,000? And 10, now 10, now 10, 11. Now what about 12? But about 12,000. Now what about 13, 14? And $14,000 to buy her. Now what about 14? But about to get that 14. But about $14,000. Now what about 14? But about to get that 14, 14. But about 14,000. How about 13, 14? But about 14. But about to get that 14, 13, 14. But about 14,000. Already want her. I'm at 13, 14. 13 Moscato now, but about 14, but to get that 14, but about 14, but about 14,000. How about 13, 14, but else would get that 14? How about 13.5? Butch, that help you got to be 13.5. 13.5 on her. 13.5 to buy her. Now, what about $13,500 you want her? How about 13? Now, what about 5? What about 13.5? 5 to get about $13,500 on her. And I have got to be 13.5. 13.5. Now, what about 5 to give out? What about $13,500 you want to own her? And I sold her right there. 13,000. She'll go to 641. Thank you.
All right, now we're going to lot number 3, back to the front of the catalog. An own daughter, the $1 million plus producing Harmony 847H, sired by the $135,000 trust fund. If you like them big-footed, stout-boned, and extra good in terms of hair quality with an elite-looking presence. Lot number 3's number to buy.
Lot number 3's number to buy. What a female, what a cow family coming around right here. Most improved the past 2 weeks. I tell you what, she's improved so much since video day, we probably should have redone it. You talk about a good one right here. And coming right in here, 5,000, now 6,000. How about 5, what about 6, now what about 7, 7, now what about 8,000, now what about 8, now what about 8, get what about 8, now what about 9, get down, now what about 9,000, now 10, 10, 10, what about 10, what about 10, now what about $10,000 to buy her. And 10, you want her, now 11 to buy her, now 11, 11, now 12, now 12, now 12, now 12, what about 12,000, what about 20, get 12, what about $12,000 on her. And 12, now 12, now 12, what about 12, and what about get out 20, get 12, 11's better up here, now what about 20, get 12, what about 12,000. I'm 11, now what about 20, get 12, what about 13, 13, but about 13, now 14. I'm 14, 14, but about $14,000 now, but about 14, 14, but about $14,000 14, but over to get at 14, 14, but about 14,000, and 14, and 14, now 14, now 14, now 14,000, already one owner, and 14, now but about 14, 14, but also to get at 14, but about 14,000, but about 14, but over to get at 14, you're out on line, you got to be 14,000, 13, now 14, I'm at 13, now but about 14, but over to get at 14,000, owner, go ahead.
These trust funds, Jared, in terms of maturity pattern, they're a shot later than what a lot of folks are probably used to in today's sire selections. I promise you, these trust funds absolutely get better every day of their life. Their skeletal quality, their length, their extension, their elevation of pin set. Folks, in my opinion, trust funds one of the absolute great young breeding bulls in the business, and he is for a reason. Those cattle get better every day of their life because he's backed by a great, great cow.
You betcha. I'm 13, now 14. But I want to get at 14,000, about 14, 14, but about 14,000, about 14. You want her now, about 14, order now, about 14,000 to go to die. Sold her right up here, 13,727.
All right, next up, we're going to lot number 18. Here's the Tecumseh from the Barrow firm. Back to the Great Ruby, a past sale feature right here at the Black Label. Sired by Loverboy on the bottom side. If you like them high-necked, low-centered, square-hipped, and great structured, here's a female that's absolutely a cookie cutter for what it takes to get to the backdrop. Big-time female, big pieces. It's hard to put a price tag on presents, Jared. Here's lot 18.
You betcha. Another big-time female right here from Barrow. Barrow in 18s over to give here 5,000, now 6,000, already one owner. How about a 5, over 6,000, now 6, now over 7, 7, now over 7, now over 8,000, now over 8, over 8,000, over 8, over 8, over 9, get 9, now 10,000, and 11,000, now 12, now over 20, get 12, over 13, now over 13, 13, 14, 15, get about 15,000, you want to buy her, and 15, now over 15, but over to get 15, now over 15, 15, get about 15, now over 15, 15, get about 15, 15, get about 15,000, now 14, 15, but else would get at 15, 14, 15, now over 15,000, now over 15, but over to get at 15,000, over 15 to buy her, how about 14, now 15, now 15 bills would get at 15,000 on her. How about 14, now 15, now over 15 bills would get at 15, 15, get about 15, 15, get about 15,000. How about 13.5, 13.5, 13.5, 13.5. You want to buy her about 13,500 on her, and I have 13.5, 13's here now 5, 5, 5 over 5 to get about 13.5 on her, and I sold her to you at 13,000. Goes the same way, 727. Thank you.
All right, here we go. Next up, we're going to lot number 50. We're going to go to lot number 50 now, ladies and gentlemen, and here is a bred female, a proven champion herself that's ready to go to work, and she's a female that can continue to be shown, of course, through the winter show season here in Texas. She's sired by the Great Remedy. She's back to the 5073C. She is a maternal sister to the several featured opens we've already sold to you this afternoon, sired by the $530,000 Remedy and proven sire of champions. Safe and calf to the $147,500 all right. Safe AI due in February for a big return. Show her in Fort Worth, get you a banner, and put her back into production. Lot 50.
Lot number 50 is number to buy, 5-0. Number to buy right here, 5,000. Now 6,000, already won her. And 6, 7, now over 8,000, now over 8, now over 9 to get down, now over 10,000, now over 10 to get 10, over 10, 11, now over 20, get 12, over 12, now 13, 14. And 14,000, now over 14, 14, but over to get at 14, 13, 14,000, already want to buy her. I'm at 13, 14, now over 14, else would get at 14, 14, but about 14, but about 14, 15, 15, get about 15, 16. And 15, now $16,000, now over 16, 15, but over 16, else would get at $16,000, you want her. And 16, now 16, 16, 16, 17, 17, 18. I'm 17, now over 18, 18, 18, but over 18,000. I'm 17, now over 18, but over to get 18, but about 18, 18, but over $18,000 to buy her. And 17, now 18, 18, 18, 18, but over 18,000, now over 18, now over 18, 17, 18, 18, 19, now over 19, now 20, but over to get at 20, but over $20,000 to buy her. And 20, and 20, and 20, but over $20,000 to want her, but over 20, now over 20, now 20, but over $20,000 on her. And 20, now over 20, get to him, but over $20,000, over 20, now 20, now 20, but over $20,000 you want to own her. And 20, but 20, now over 20, now over 20, get to him, but over $20,000, now over 20, go ahead.
In terms of stoutness, in terms of pedigree, and in terms of how she's safe AI, you talk about return on investment. Here she is, Jared.
19, now 20, now 20,000, now 20 to buy her, now 20 you want her, now 20, now whatever 20 again, middle, so to get at 20, get 20, but over $20,000 out, whatever 20, now 20, now 20, but over $20,000 to go on her, and 20, now but over 20, but over to get at $20,000, what are you thinking here? You give me that 19.5, one time, 19.5 to own her, and I have 19.5, you want to buy her, now what about $19,500 on her, and I sold her to you, 19,706, 19,000 on 706.
All right, here we go. Back to the open division. Lot number 8 comes next. Lot number 8 be the number to buy. And here is a very, very attractive, beautiful profiling female. She's big-centered. She's square-built. She's sired by the $75,000 living proof that now works at Wheatland Cattle. It's back to the great Havana, the OG at Kearns Cattle, the great 83E, Jared. She's your lot number 8.
lot of rates over to buy. A female that's had a lot of friends coming around right here. You're going to be 5,000. Now 6,000. Already one owner. How about a 5? What about 6 now? 6 now. 6,000. Another owner. What about 6 now? What about 10? 7 now. What about 7 and 7? What about 10? 7 now. What about 7,000? And 7 now. What about 8,000? What about 99 now? What about 9,000? What about 99? What about 9,000? What about 10? 10, 10, 11 now. What 11,000? Already want a buyer. And 11 owner. Now 11. You want owner. 11 now. 11. I'm at 10. 11 now. 11,000. I'm at 10 now. 11. Give me 11. 11. Give me 11,000. I'm at 10 bid now. 11. 11. I'm at 10's up here. Now 11,000. Already one owner. I'm at 10 now. 11. You're going to be 10. 5 in the middle. What do you get at 10? 5. 5. 5. I don't know if I get at 10. 5. Now I don't know if I give out over 10,000. 500 now. 11,000. I'm at 10. 5 now. 11. You want owner now. 11 a buyer now. 11 owner now. 11. Give me 11,000. 11. Get 11 now. 11,000. Already one owner and I have. I'm at 10. 5 now. 11 a buyer now. 11 owner now 11 5. 11 5. 11 5. Now 5. What do you find? 11,500 owner. You got about 11 5. GW. What do you think you're here? You're going to be 11 5. And 5 and 5 and 5. About 5. About 12. Now 12. Now 12. About 12,000. Now about 12. And about to get at 12,000. And 12. Now about 20. Get 12. Now 12. Now 12. Now 12,000. Now about South Dakota. You're not in. Now 12,000 to buyer. And 12. Now about 20. Get 12. About 12. About 12. There's a trailer headed that way. Here to get about 12,000. Now about 20. Get 12. About 12,000 already one or die. 12,000 already go or die. 12,000 already one or die. Sold her 11,500 on 647. 11.5 on 647.
All right, here we go to lot number 5 next. Here's an Eminence daughter back to the Great Prophet Havana combination. A female that sold right here through the black label would be her dam. Went on to be champion female at Rodeo Austin for the White family. Here's one that is a beautiful baldy. Love this female's presence and profile. So good in her top line. Neat-chested, low-centered, deep flank, square hip and hind leg with all the extension in the world. Sired by one of the hot young bulls in the business, the great Eminence, lot 5.
Lot number 5. Over to buy. What a female right here. Come right here. I'm at 5,000. I'm $5,500 to buyer. I'm at 5 to 55. I'm at 55. I'm at 55. Down 5. Down 5. Down 55. Down. What about 6,000? What about 6 now? 6 now. 6 now. What about 6,000 to owner? And 6 now. What about 6,000? What about 6 now? 6 now. 6. What about 6,000? What about 6 now? 6 now. 50 now. What about 6,000? What about 55? What about 6,000? How about 7.5? I'm 7.5. 6,000 now. What about 2.5? Now 60. 2.5. 5. And $6,500. You want to owner? What about 5 to buyer? What about 5 to owner? What about 5 to give out? What about 6,500? What about 5 to give out? What about $6,500 owner? And 65 now. What about 5 to give out? What about 5 to give out? What about 5? What about 7.5? 65. What about 7.5? What about 67.5? You want her? 67.5 owner now. 7.5 to buyer. 65. What about 7.5? What about 7 to get about 7.5? It bills. What to get that 67.5 owner now. 67.5. You want to owner now. Sold her to you. 6,500. Scotto. You betcha. Good buying right there. Thank you.
Lot number 4 comes next. Here'd be the very impressive full-face baldy trust fund back to the Havana's Jewel 283J, an own daughter, the great 84th E, sired by the great Rocking P legendary. The female that backs this lot number 4 female was champion there in 2023 at the Fort Worth Stock Show for Brecken Shipman. Here's a female that offers as much uniqueness as any female will sell all day in terms of stoutness, foot, bone, power, and genuine base width, with the bells and whistles needed to be a big-time donor. She's your lot number 4, September born, new class, new division.
You betcha. I'm bid 9,000 internet, 10, 11, now 12. How about 12, what about 13, 15, what about 15, what about 17, 18, what about 18, what about 19, what about 20,000 already want her. And 20 to buyer, what about 20 owner, what about 20, not 20, not 20, what about 20,000, what about 20, what about 20,000, what about 20, get 20, what about 20,000, now 1. How about 21, 2, now what about 2 to get 2, now what about 22,000 around, what about 2 to get 2, 22, now 3, 5, and 4, now what about 24, I'll take 4, now what about 24,000, what about 5, now 6, how about 6, 7, now what about 27,000 already want to buy, what about 77, now what about 7 and 7 and 7, what about about $27,000 to buyer, and 7, now 7 and 7 and 7, now what about 8,000, what about $28,000 honor, how about 7, 8, what about 8, now what about $28,000, now what about 8, what about 8, now what about $28,000, what about 8, now what about $28,000, now what about 8, what about 8, got about $28,000, you want to owner, I sold her to you right up here on the phone, $27,722, Utah bound, thank you.
All right, folks, let's go next to the very impressive lot number 23. Lot 23, if you like them big-eared, high-necked, and neat-chested with all the power and the presence in the world, turn to lot number 23. This female has SoCal written all over her. I love this one in terms of her silhouette. She's sired by Tecumseh. She's back to the 2020 Countess influence, a genetic combination that's produced hundreds upon hundreds of thousands of dollars at Hartman Cattle. Lot number 23, big, stout January, looking for the banners, lot 23.
You betcha. Number 23 is number to buy. A good female right here to get to be $5,000. Now $5,500. Do you want her? How about a 5 down, over 55 down, 5 down, 5 down, 5 down, 55. We're to get a 55 over 55 down, 5 down, 5 55. We got about 55 over starter long at 35, 7.5 on her. And $4,000. You want to buy her? Down about 40, get 4 down, about $4,000. Down about 4 down, 4 down, 40, get about 4,000. Down about 2 down, 42 down, 5. And $4,500 down about 5 down, about 7.5, 7.5, 5,000. And 5 and 5 and 5 over 5,000. Jay, come on, down about 5,000. Better to get up 5, but about 55 over $5,000 to buy her. And 5 now, about 55, about 55, about 5, 5, 5, about 5 to get about 5,000. Now 2.5. How about 5, about 50, but I'm going to get up 52.5. Now about 2, got about activity with 52, about 5, 5, about 52, now about $5,000, $250 you want to own her. How about 5, about 2 now 5, now 55, now about 55, about 55, now 5, now 5. We're on the wrong side of 10,000 on one that could stand a lot of competition. One that is super elegant, one that is super sound. I'm 55, now 7.5. 55, 750. I'm 55, about 7.5. Now 55, about 7.5, 7.5, about 50, $750 you want to own her. I'm 55, about 7.5, about 6,000. I'm about 6, but over to get that 6.
Don't forget about that speech earlier today when we talked about these heifers that are certainly in reach of everybody at this price point, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget they've got the genetic value. If you feed them, you're patient. These are the kind of females that you can take home, take really good care of them, outwork them, and get them beat in the end because they're built right and they've got the genetics to do so.
6,000. Now 2.5. You want to own her. 62.50. I'm at 6 now. Over 2. Over 2. Get over activity. Whatever to get at 62.5 owner. I'm at 6 now. Over 2.5. I'm at 6 bid now. Activity. Over 2. Over 2. Get over at 6,200. We got over activity. Over to get activity. Over 62.5. You want to own her. Now sold her right there. 6,697. Thank you, Jay.
All right, next up we're going to lot number 20. 20 will page back, folks, and here'd be a very impressive Tecumseh daughter backed by the full sister to the $510,000 cornerstone. Ladies and gentlemen, you talk about genetic opportunity, elite from every angle, beautiful bald face, high-necked, neat-chested, big, stout, square hip and pin set. I like this one a great deal. New class, new division, April, baby. Adjust your eyesight, lot 20.
Lot 20 is over to buy. What do you give here and a good one? Here, coming around in here to get a at 3,500, 4,000. I'm a 4 now, $4,500 down, about 45, about 45, about 45, about 45, about 45 to 5,000. I'm 45, about 45, about $5,000 down, about 45, about $5,000, about 45, about $5,000, about 45, about $5,000 to buyer. And 5 and 5 and 5 about 5,000. Now 55, about 55, about 55, about 6,000. I'm 55, about 6 now, 6 now, 6,000. But over to get at 6,000. I'm 55, about 6,000, about 6 now, about 6,000. Already want owner. And 55, about 6,000. How about 7.5? 55, about 750, 55, about 7.5, 55, about 7.5. Over to get at 50, 750. 55 now, 7.5. You want her. 55, about 7.5, about 7.5, 55, about 7.5, 7.5, about 7.5, 55, about 7.5. Auto, but I have 55 now, 750. Bills. What do you get at 7.5? Auto, but I sold them to you 5,500, 5,500, 727.
All right, here we go. Next up, we're going to go to lot number 19 right up the page. Here's the sister, ladies and gentlemen. She's a March-born baby. Perfect in terms of look and style from the side. Big hip, stout-featured, beautiful baldy as well. Love the elegance of this lot number 19. She's a March, lot 19.
You bet you lot 19's over to buy. Come back here, lot number 19. You tell me here to going to be 35, 7.5, now 4,000. I'm 7.5, about 44, now about 4,000, about 4, now 4, 40, about 4,000, about 2, now 42, now 5, about 45. About 45, about 7.5. I'm 45, about 70. I'm 45, about 7.5.
I like this one better.
$5,000 now, about 2, now 5, about $5,500 5, now 5, now 5, 55, about 7.5. 55, about 7.5, now about 7.5, 55, about 7.5, 55, about 7.5. Dennis, what are you thinking here? You're going to be 50, 750 on her. I'm 55, now about 7.5, 55, about 7.5, 7.5, about 6,000, about 6 now, 6 now, 6 now, $6,000 on her. And 6 to owner now, 6 to buyer, about 6,000 now, 6 right there, now 2.5, about 2.5, 5. And 65 now, about 65, now, about 55, over $6,500 now, over $5,500, over $6,500 you want to own her. And $6,500 now, over $5,500, over $6,500, over $6,500, $6,500 now, over $5,500, over 65, 65, 7.5. I'm 65. You're out in Nebraska. 7.5 now, 7. I'm 7 out, over 7 out, over 7 and 7 and 7, over 7,000. I'm 7 out, over 7 out, over 7,000. What over 7 out, over 7,000 now, 7. Now 2.5. I'm 7 out, 2 video, over 72.5, 72.5, 5. What do you get 5? Over 7,500 now, over 75, 7.5. I'm 75, over 70, over 7.5, 75, over 7.5, 75, over 70, what do you get 77 now, over that, over 77 now, over half, over now, row that boat and give me 77.5, 75, 7.5, 75, over 7.5. Huskers in the lead, got to be 7.5, 75, over 7.5, over I have 75, over 7.5, over I. Sold her 7,500. Thank you, Dennis. Headed to Nebraska 712.
Lot 26 coming to you next. Berwick back to the revenue. Back to the great revenue on the bottom side, ladies and gentlemen. If you like them big centered, square built, and extra sound, here'd be one to pay attention to, ladies and gentlemen. Here's one that comes a January prospect. All the bells and whistles back to the Countess line. Lot 26.
Lot number 26, number to buy, good Berwick. Had a lot of friends right here, and 35, 7.5 on her. I'm 35, out of it, 7.5, got 37 out of it, 7 out of 7 out of it, 37 out of it, 7 out of it, 7.5, 4,000, about 4 now, 4 now, 4 about 4,000, already one owner. And 4 now, but about 4 to buyer, about 4 owner, about 4 now, about 4,000, about 4 now, 4 now, 4 about 4,000, about 4 now, 4,000 owner. And 7.5, what do you get 4 to buyer, about 4 owner, about 4 now, 4 now, 2.5. How about 4 now, about 250, but you get 42, now, about half now, got about 42, now, about half now, to get about $4,250 you want her. How about 4 bid now, 2.5 to buyer, down 250, but you get that 42, about half, about 42, about to get about 4,250 on her. And I sold her right up here, 706 buys at 4,000. Thank you, 706.
All right, next up, lot number 37. Different deal here. Come back to the auction. Here's the Unleashed female coming to you from the Brown family. You talk about one absolutely incredible individual, massive in her body, tremendous in terms of depth of rib, sound structured, high-necked, big-hipped. I like this heifer a great deal. Lot 37, she's coming to you as a double half-blood, ready for the ORB division, Jared. Lot 37.
Sevens over to buy 37, big body. You talk about good running gear here. Lot 37, 35, 7.5. What do you get 4,000? I'm 7.5, but about 44, about 4,000, about 4,000 already one owner, but about 4,000 already buyer. I'm 7.5, 4 now, but about 4,000, now, but about 4, now, but about 2.5. I'm 4 bid now, but about 10, but we get that 42, but about $4,250 donor. I'm 4 now, 2.5, but we get that 250, get about 42, but about half, about 42, but about 42 now, 5, and 45, and 5, and 5, but about $4,500.
Way better heifer here, folks. This one here's got the big hair, the big pieces, the stout features, and one that comes equipped with a tremendous disposition. I thought this heifer bring north of 10, to be honest with you.
42.5. Now 4,500. You want her. $4,500 to buy her. Now 5. What do you get 5? What about 5? Now 7.5. What do you get $4,750? What about 7.5? What about 7.5? 45. What about 7.5? I'm 7.5. 5. Now what about 5? Get 5. What about 5,000? Now what about 5? What about 2.5? 52. Now 5. Now $5,500. You want her. And 55 and 5 and 5. What about 5? To get 5. Now come on, Louisiana. Here you get about $5,500. What about 5 to get 5? What about $5,500? You want her. And 5 to buy her. 55. 7.5. Now 6,000. Now what about 6? What about 6,000? Now 6. Now 6. Now 6. What about $6,000 owner? And 6 you want her to buy her. What about 6,000? What about 6 now? 6 now? 6. What about 6,000? And bills? What do you get at 6,000 now? What about 2.5? 2.5? 5. And $6,500 owner. What about 5 to buy her? What about 5? You want her Oklahoma? You got to be 5. 5. 5. What about 5 to get about $6,500 to buy her? And 65 now. 5 now. 5. What about 5 to get 5? What about 65 now? 5. What do you get 5? What about 5 to get 5? What about $6,500 now? What about 5 to get 5? What about $6,500 owner? 65. Or what do you think you're going to get about 5 to get 5? What about $6,500 you want her? Sold her right there. 6,000 on 707. 6,000 on 707.
All right, here we go to lot number 1, back to the front of the catalog, sired by the $1 Million Lead the Way, back to the great Harmony, 847H, a female that has exceeded the $1 million mark in production, and a full sister to the $230,000 counter time, one that is so good in terms of her skeletal build. She's big-footed, she's big-featured. I love the squareness that this female offers. This is a half-blood that can run with them all day long at the highest level. Bid with confidence here. She's a Harmony.
You bet you a lot of her ones. Number to buy. Who said 5 on her? Now 52.5. You want to buy her? 52.5. Now $5,500. You want her? 55. 7.5. Now $6,000. What about 6 now? What about 2.5? 5. What about 65? What about 7.5? 7. What about 75? What about 8,000? I'm 75. What about 88? What about 8,000? What about 85 now? What about 85? Now 99. Now what about 9,000? Now $9,500 to buy her. And 95 now. 5 now. 5. What about 95? Now what about 5? What about 95? Now what about 5? 95. 10. And 10, better be 10, to get 10, what about 10,000, what about 10, 10, 10, what about 10, what about 10,000, what about 10, about 95, what about 10, 10, 10, now 10, 5. How about 10, what about 45, what about 10, 5, what about 45, what about 10,500 down, get over to 5, we got over that 10, 5, 11,000 already won her. And 11 to buy her, now 11, what are you thinking here? You're going to be 11,000, I'm a 10, 5 now, $11,000, about 11 to get 11 now, 11,000 now 5. How about 11 now, what about 45, 11, 5, but about 45, what about 11,500, what got over that 5, but what do you get up, 45 now, 11, 5, 11, 5, 11, 5, 11, 5, now 12. How about 11, 5, what about 20, get 12, what about 12,000, now what about 20, get 12, what about 20, get 12, what about 12,000 to buy them. And 12, now what about 20, get 12, now 12, now 12, but about 12,000, 11, 5, what about 12, and middle, what do you get at 20, get 12, what about $12,000 on her, and I have. 11, 5, now 12, what do you get $12,000 on her, now what about 20, get 12, what about 12,000 already won her, and I sold her to you. 11,500, 11,500. 657. Thank you.
Lot 7 comes next. Here's the other living proof daughter from the great 83E female. And, folks, here's the full-face baldy, tremendous power, bold rib cage, big-hipped, stout featured, and one that has donor cow written all over. I like this female's maternal strength, Lot 7.
You betcha. Lot 7's over to buy. Stout female, too. Lot number 7's her number. And you tell me you're going to be 35, 7.5. I'm 35, I'm 7.5, 4,000. I'm 7.5, but about 44 now, about 4,000, about 4 now, 4,000. Already wanted about $4,000 buyer now, about 2 now, 42 now 45 now, 7.5. What do you get 5,000? I'm 7.5 now, what do you get $5,000 now, 2 now, 52 now 5, 5 to get about $55. Do you want her? And 55 now, 5 to get about 55, 55 now, 55 now, 55 now, 55 now, 55 now, 7.5. How many 5 over 70, what about 7.5, 55 over 7.5, $6,000, what about 6 now, $6,000. Do you want owner? I'm 7 now, what about 6,000? I'm 7 now, what about 6? We got about 6,000. What about 6? What do you get at 6, what about 6,000? I'm 7.5 now, 6 to owner now, 6 you want her now, 6 to buyer. What about 6,000? What about 6 now, 6 now? Give me that 5,800. 5,800. Get your brother chip in. There you go. Now 6,000. 5,800. Now 6. If it else would get at 6,000. Now what about 6 now? What about you gotta be 9? 59. Now 9. You gotta be 59. What do you think you're gonna be at 9? But what do you get at 9 to get out now? $5,900. You want her now? $5,900 to buyer. And I sold her to you. 5,800. 665. Thank you.
Next up, here comes the in charge daughter, back to the Prophet Havana 83E genetic combination, as skinny and refined in her neck and design as anything that we've sold so far. Love this female in terms of her front third, but yet still offers a big rib cage, stout and square hip and hind leg. Lot number 6.
Lot number 6, number to buy. You bet you come here. You got to be 3,500 now, 7.5. I'm 35. What about 7.5? What about 35? What about 70? What about you get at 7.5? 35. What about 7? What about 7.5? 35. What about 7.5? $3,750 to buyer. I'm at 35. You do it now. 7.5. What about 7.5? 35. What about 7? Get about 7.5. 35. What about 7.5? 7.5. 35. What about 7.5 honor? I'm at 35. Great disposition, suitable for any exhibitor of any age. You got to be 37.5. 35. 7.5 honor. I'm 7.5. But about 4. Now, but about 4,000. But about 4 now. 4 now. 4 to get about 4,000. But what do you get that 5? But about 4 to get 4 now. But about $4,000 to buyer. I'm 7.5. Now 4. What do you get 4? Now $4,000 you want now. But about 4 to buyer. But about 4 to get 4 now. But about 4,000. How about 38? 3,800 online. You got to be 38. 3,800 now. What about $3,800 to buyer? What about $8 now? $3,800 you want her now? Sold her to you. 3,750. 684. Thank you, Jed.
All right, let's go next up to lot number 47. Lot 47 on the supplement sheet. Here'd be a female that's backed by one of the absolute incredible cow families there on your supplement sheet. Here would be a female backed by the great Alley cow family. Coming to you from the Sheffield Ranch. I love this female's type and kind. She's so elegant and refined. She's low-bodied. She's bold-ribbed, one that offers a big-time female presence, not only from a show heifer, but here's one that'll make a big-time brood cow. Lot number 47.
Lot number 47 is over to buy. One of the good ones from Sheffield Ranch right here this afternoon, and what a female right here. Come run it here. 3,000. Now 2.5. 32.5. Now 3,500. You want to buy her. Now 7.5. Now 4. Now 2.5 on her. Now 2.5. 5. But about 45 now. If I to get 5. But about 45 now. If I to get 5 now. But about 45 now. But about 45. But about $4,500. You want her. And $4,500 to buy her. Now. But about 45. But about 45. Now. But about 45. But about 45. 45. But about 45. But about 7.5. 7.5. 45. But about 7.5. I'm 7.5. But about 6. Got to be $5,000. Now. But about 5. But about 2.5 on her. I'm at 5,000 bid down. 250. What about 50? 2 now. What about 2? What about 2 to get about 5,250. What about 2 to get about 52.5? You want to own her? How about a 5? Now 2.5. 2 now. What about 250? What about to get that 50? 2.5. 5. 5. 5. What about 5 to get about $5,500 to own her? And 55 now. 5 now. 5 now. 5. What do you get 5 now? What about 5 to get 5? But 5 now. Say 5 bid 5. But about 55 now. What about 5 to get 5? What about $5,500? You want her? And 55 now. What about 5? Now. What about 55 now? What about 5 to get 5? What about 5? 5. 5. What about 5 to get about 5 now? $5,500 to go on her now. $5,500 you want her now? Now 7.5. 55. 7.5. Chad, what are you thinking here? You're going to be 57.5. What about 7.5? What about 7.5? 55. What about 7.5? 55. 750. 55. What about 750? What about 7.5? 55. What about 7.5? What about 7.5? 7.5. Chad, now what about 7.5? 55. What about 7.5? You want to buy her now? 7.5 on her. 55 bid now. 7.5 to buy her. What about 7.5? You want her now? Sold her to you. 5,500. 660. 5,500 on 660.
Next
Thank
up,
you, Larry.
here comes lot number 34, ladies and gentlemen, sired by the great Something About Mary, back to the great Rosie 677D, affectionately known as Piney across the industry. Here'd be a female that is supported by one of the most dominant and winning missing is pedigrees in the Simmental breed. When you talk about national champions, when you talk about high sellers, you think of 677D. She's a full sister to the 2024 American Royal Supreme Champion that was also Supreme Champion at the 2025 Cattlemen's Congress. A female that is absolutely bred in the purple, Jared. Lot number 34 on the February-born baby.
Lot number 34 is over to buy. 3-4 over to buy. What a female right here. I'm at 35, 7.5 on her. Now 4,000. Hop 7 out, but about 40, give her about 4,000. About 4 now, 4 now, 40, get about 4,000. About 2.5, and about get 42. About out, about out, about 42 now, 5, about 7.5, but about 5,000. Now about 2 now, 55, about 7.5. 55, about 750, about 7.5, about 7.5, about 6,000. Now about 2 now, 5 now, $65 you want her, and 5, but about 7.5, 7. Now about 7, now about 7 and 7 and 7, about get about 7,000 and 71 buyer, about 700, about 77 now, about 77 now, about 7 and 7, but about 7 and 7, but about 7,000, about 2.5. I'm 7 bid now, about 2, about 72 now, about 2, we got about $7,250 you want to own her. I'm at 7 now, about 2.5, 7 now, about 2, you got about 72 now, about out, about 72 now, about 5, about $7,250
Here's a
to buy her.
female that should be helping her full sister's average, not hurting it. This is a better heifer backed by a truly elite pedigree.
72 and a half. 7's bid. Now 2.5. 70 down. What about 2? What about 2? To get about 72. What about 5? What about $7,250? You want to own her now? What about 72 and a half to buy her now? 72 and a half. Sold her to you 7,000. 648. Thank you.
All right. Next up, we're going to go to lot number 33, back a page, sired by the $280,000 New Heights, a bull that has absolutely took the business by storm here in the last couple weeks. The first 6 or 7 daughters that this female has sold between the Reckner and Boyert Firms programs have averaged just under $50,000 on the Angus sisters to this female. Sired by the New Heights stud, back to the great Rosie Leap, an own daughter, the great 677D, affectionately known at RJ Cattle Company as Wedding Bells. Ladies and gentlemen, here is a half-blood female that has the bells and whistles, lot number 33.
33's over to buy, and 3,000 now 2.5. What do you get? 3,500 now 750. 35 7.5. What about 7.5? What about 35? What about 7.5? What about 35? Now what about 7? Got about 7.5. 7.5. 4,000. Now what about 2.5? How about 40? What about 2.5? 5. What about 45? What about 7.5? What about 7.5? 45? What about 7.5? 45? What about 7.5? 5,000. Now what about 2.5 on her? And 52.50. Now what about 2.5? What about 52.5? 5. 5. What about 7.5? What about 6,000? And 6. Now what about 2.5? 5. What about 55? What about 65? What about 7.5? 7. Now what about 7? Now what about 7? You got about 7,000. Already one owner. Now 2.5. 5. And 75. Now what about 55? What about 75? $100 down. What about 55? What about 75? What about 7.5? I'm 75. What about 750? I'm 75. What about 7.5? 7.5. 75. What about 7.5? What about $8,000 now? 2.5. 82.5. 85. 7.5 on it. What about 85? 7.5. 7.5. 9. What about 9 to get down? What about 9,000? And 9. What about 9 to get down? What about 9 to get down? What about 9? What about 2.5? What about 90? $250 now? What about 2 to get about 92.5? You want to own her? 92.5 now. 5 now. 5. What about 95? 7.5 on her. I'm 95. 750. I'm at 95. 7.5. But if it's 7.5, 95. What about 7 to get about 7.5? 10. 10. 10. What about 10? What about 10? What about 10,000? Now what about 10 to get 10? What about 10,000? South Texas, you're behind. And 10 now. 10 now. 10 and 10. What about 10? What about 97 now? What about 10 to get 10? What about 10,000? What about 10? What about 10? What about 10,000? Already one owner now. Sold her to you 9,750. Headed to Minnesota. Thank you. 6, 5 out of 2. Thank you.
Diamond K buys. Thank you, Corey. Here we go. Next up to lot number 15. Lot number 15 comes next. Here's a beautiful Baldy. Tremendous in terms of her look and her quality from the side. Sired by the great Coping with Destiny, the 2024 Cattlemen's Congress Supreme Champion Bull. Back to the great Sandine Donna cow line. Ladies and gentlemen, cow power, top and bottom side, coming to you from the Richburg firm. Lot number 15, big-time Baldy, purebred. Where has she been?
You betcha 1-5. 15's over to buy a good female right here, and I'm at 32.5 now. $3,500 you want to own her. And 35 now, 5 now, 5 over 5 to give out over 35 now, over 5 to give out over 7.5, 7.5, 4,000. And 4 now, but about 44, about 4,000, about 2.5, 5, about 45, about 7.5, and about 40, 750, about 7.5, 5,000, 2.5, 2.5, 5. And 45, but about 55, about 55, about 5,000, now 52 now, 55, about 55 now, about 5 to give out about 55, about 7.5. How about 750, about 7.5, 7 now, about 6,000, about 6 now, about 2.5, about 68, 2.5, 5, but about 55, about 68, $500 water, and 7.5, 7, about 77, about 7, about 7 and 7, but about 7,000, about 7, about 7, about 7, get 7, about $7,000 buyer, and 7 now, 7 now, 7, about 7 to get about 7 now, Mississippi with 6,750 help you, 65 now, 7.5, 65 in Kansas, Mississippi, you got to be 7.5, 65, what up at 7.5, 65, and what up at 7.5, 65, but now what up at 7.5, 7. And now what up at 77 in Kansas, better rounded off, even money. Now 7. What do you get 7? Now what up at 7? Now 7 and 7, what up at 7? Get up at 7,000. And 7 now, 7 now, what up at 7? Got up at 77 now, what up at 7 and 7 and 7, what up at 7? Get up at Ryan, what are you thinking now? What up at 2.5? I'm 7 now, what up at 2, 72.5 now, Tiffany, what up at 7,250, got up at Tiffany, 72, what up at $7,250, you want to buy her? I'm at 7 now, 2.5 on her. I'm 7 bid now, 2 72, and what about 72 now, you want to buy her? And I sold her to you 7,628. Here will be lot number 25, be number to buy.
Lot 25 coming to you next. Here is a female, ladies and gentlemen, coming to you sired by the $120,000 Dynamo. Back to the great Fortune 500C from the Countess line. Ladies and gentlemen, so good in terms of her features. Big-footed, long-necked, and square-hipped. Lot number 25, February born.
You betcha. 25 is number to buy at a Dynamo. 2.5 number to buy to give here a good one. Got about at 3. Now 2.5 on her. I'm at 3,000. Been now. What about 2? What about 10? Got about 15. What about get at 32? Now what about 32? What about what about 55? What about 35? 7.5. I'm 35. What about 7.5? I'm 7.5. $4,000. What about 44? Now 2.5. And what about get at 42? What about $4,250? You want to order? I'm at 4. What about 2? What about 2? To get about activity? What about get at 42? What about 42? What about half? What about to get about 42.5? 4,000. I'll take 41. Internet, you got to be 41. Now, but about 41, but about 41. Now, but about 41, but about 40. $100. You want to buy her? I'm at 4,000. Now 1. What do you get 1? Now 41, but about 41, but about 41, but about 40. $100. You want her? And I sold her 4,706. Thank you. 4,706.
All right, here we go. Next up, we're going to move along, ladies and gentlemen, to lot number 46. We're moving to our Charlet division, lot 46, to initiate the Char division. Here is a beautiful female coming to you from Anderson Cattle, one that comes with all the bells and whistles. She is a product of one of the most dominant and prolific matings in the Charlet business, sired by the great Outlier, back to the great Smokin' Monty, 7311. She is a full sister to the 2024 Louisville Supreme Champion breeding heifer and also the Reserve Supreme Champion of the 2022 North American. Ladies and gentlemen, lot number 46, April-born baby with a bright, bright future.
Here, lot number 46, number to buy the Charlet division. What a female, eh? Come back here. You got to be 30,000. Now 5. Now 35. 7.5. 4,000. And 4 down, but about 44. But about 4,000. But about 4 down. 4 down. 40. But about 4,000. But about 45. Now, but about 45. Now 7.5. But about 5,000. And 5 now 2. Now 5. Now 55. 55. But about 55. Now 55. But about 55. Now 5. Now 5. Now 5. But about 55. But about 7.5. 7.5. $6,000. You want her? But about 6 a buyer. Now but about 2.5 on her. I'm 2.5. 5. 5. 5. But about 5. But about 7.5. 7. Now but about 77. Now but about 7 and 7 and 7. But about 7. Now but about 2.5. 5. And 75, 5, 5 to get about 75 now, 5 to get about 75, over 7, over 8,000, and 8 now, over 8, get over 8, over 8,000, over 8, 7 now, over 8, get over 8,000, already water, 8 now, over 2 now, 82 now, 85, 85 now, 85 and over 85 and over 85, already water, and 85 and 5 and 5 now, 5 over 85, over 7 now, over 9, over 9 to get out, over 9,000, over 9, over to get out, 9 to get out, over 9,000, and 9 now, over 9 to get out, now 9 now, 9, over 9, over 9 to get out, now over 9,000, but else would get at 9, now 2.5, I'm at 9 bid now, Tiffany, over 92, over 92 now, 5, over 95 now, 7.5, I'm 95, over 70, I'm at 95, over 70, going to be 7 now, over 10, 10, 10, over 10, now 10, 2.5, now over 10, 2, over 10, 2, and 10, 2, now over 2, 2, over 10, 2, now over 2, 2, 10, 2, now 5, I'm at 10, 5, 7, now over 10, 7, now over 10, 7, now over 10, 7, now over 10, 7, now over 11, now 5, now 11, 5, and 11, 5, now over 5, $11,500, now got over now 5, now 5, now 5, now 7, now 12, now 12, now $12,000, now over 12, 2, I'm at 12, over 2, 2, over 12, 2, now over 2, 2, over 12,000, 2, now 5, over 7, and 7, now over 7, now over 12, 7, now over 7, and 7, and 7, and 7, but 7, 13, now 5, but $13,500, you want her, and 13, 5, owner, now over 5, about 14, now 5, what do you get 5, now about $14,500 to buyer, and 5, now 15, now 15, now 5, 5, 5, over 5, but 16, and $16,000, what over 16, you got over that 16, but also what do you get at 16, 16, but over $16,000, what over 16, you got over that $16,000, you got to be 16,000, and 16, now 16, 16, now 5, now 5, now 5, to get over that $16,500 order, I'm at 16, now over 5, to give out, over 16, now over 5, to give out, over $16,500, now over 5, to give out, over 16, 5, you ordered I, 16, 5, 16, 5, 16, 5, ordered I, sold her to you, 16,000, how's it go? 733, thank you.
All right, here's another Charlet female, ladies and gentlemen, chock full of quality, sired by the record-setting Mayfield. back to the Diablo from the great Caitlin cow family. Ladies and gentlemen, very, very high-quality female coming to you. A little older deal here, ready for the backdrop early and often. Big, stout, burly, bold-made, extra soft-haired, beautiful female with a great disposition. Ladies and gentlemen, a maternal sister to this female would have been your champion at the 2022 Ohio State Fair. Ladies and gentlemen, lot 45.
Lot 45, number to buy. 45 is number to buy to give here, and I'm at 3. Now 2.5 on her. 35, 7.5. What do you get? $4,000 now. What about 2.5? What about 45? What about 7.5? $5,000. What about 2.5? Now 55. What got about $55? You want her? And 55. What about 6? What about 7? What about $6,000 now? What about 6? What about 2.5? What about 65? Now what about 7? What about 7? Now what about 77? What about 77? What about 7,000? What about 7? Now what about 2.5? What about $75? What about 55? What about $75? You want her? And 75 to buy her. Now what about 500? What about 75? What about 7? What about 8,000? I'm 7. What about 8? Get 8. What about 8? Now what about 8? Get 8. What about 8? Now what about 8,000? What about 8? What about 8? What about 8? What about 8,000? Do you want to own her? And 8. Now what about 8? Get 8. Maryland better. You're not in. You got to be 8,000. Now what about 8? What about 8? What about 8,000? And 8. Now what about 8,000? What about 8? What about 8? Break that tie there. 80,000. Now 85. Now 85. 2.5. 85. Now 85. Now 5. Now what about $85? You want her? $85 to buy her. Now what about 5? Now 5. Now 5.
Come on, Lacey. She's the real deal.
What about 85? What about 85? Now what about 5 to get 5? What about 85? Now 5. Now 5. Now 5. What about $85? You want her? $85. What about 85? Now 5. Now 5. What about 82?
Folks, you talk about one that is that stout featured and still that flexible, that bold in her body shape, and still that high neck. This is a very, very unique female that's well worth the chips.
Give me 82. Texas better, 8,200. 82, 82, 82. Now $8,200. You want her? How about 8 bid now? What about 2? 82, now 3. Justin got to be 83. Maryland better. Come on. Now what about 83? 83, better 3, 3. Now 5, now 5, now 5. Come on, Texas. Give me $8,500. You want her? And 85, Lacey. Come on now. What about 85? Now what about 85? What about 85? 85, what about 85? 85, what about 85? Now 5, now 5, now 5. What about $8,500? You want her? 85. Now what about 85? Now 85. Now what about 85? What about $8,500 to buy her? 85, Lacey. What are you thinking? 85, 85, 85. $500 you want her. Sold her 8,300, 625. Maryland bound. Thank you.
All right, here we go to lot number 41, the Lone Angus Open Heifer Calf of today's event, sired by the very popular Casino, back to the Miss Style 802F. Ladies and gentlemen, she is a maternal sister, the 2024 Badger Brawl, 3rd overall heifer for the Steck family in Minnesota. You talk about one that is so good in terms of her basic build. This video probably doesn't do this heifer justice and show just how three-dimensional and burly-bodied and big hips she truly is. I like this March-born female a great deal. The only Angus today, lot 41.
Lot 41, number to buy. She's a Casino, and you come around in here. I'm at 35, 7.5. What do you get? 4,000 and 4 now. What about 4? 2.5. What about 45? What about 45? Now what about 45? What about 45? $500 now. What about 45? What about 45? Now what about 7.5? I'm 45. What about 70? Now 7.5. 7.5. 45. What about 7? Get about 7.5. 45. What about 7.5? $5,000 now. What about 5? What about 2.5? Now $55 to buy her. And 55 now. 5 now. 5 to get about 55. Now what about 55? What about 55? What about 7.5? 6,000. I'm 7 now. What about 6 now? 6 now. 6 now. $6,000. You want to order? What about $6,000 to buy her? What about $6,000 on her? And 6 now. What about 6 now? 6 now. 6 now. 6,000 now. What about 6 million bills? What do you get at 6,000? Now what about you got about that $6,000 on her? And 6 now. What about $6,000? Do you want to buy her? What about $6,000? Do you order? What about 6 now? 6 now. 6 now. 2.5. I'm at 6 bid now. 2 video. What about 2? What about 2? Get about that 62. Now what about a half?
Better heifer.
62.5 now. What about 2? We got about that 62.5. You want to own her? I'm at 6 bid now. 2.5 to buy her now. 2 video. What about 2? What do you get at 2 video? 62. Now what about a half? What about now? What about 6,250? Got about that 2 video. What about 62.5? Order die. 62.5. You want to order die? Sold her to you. 6,000. 610. 610. Thank you. 6,000.
All right. Main on Jew. Heifer buyers gather round. Lot number 43 comes first. Back to the legendary U2 872 from the great panel Miss 4072. One of the most historic and important females in the history of the Main on Jew business. This is to be a set of embryo purchases back to the Buck program there in Medill. Here's a female sired by the very popular New Decade son called Test of Time. Back to that great limited edition female 872, a female that has produced countless high sellers and countless champions, ladies and gentlemen. Pay attention here to what we're doing. Here's a female that can flat run in her breed here in the state of Texas. I think a very, very competitive high Main on Jew female, lot 43.
Lot 43 is number to buy, and who said 5 on her? 5 to buy her. Starter at 3, now 2.5 on her. I'm at 3, what about 2.5, 5, what about 35, now 5, I get about 5, what about to get at 35, now what about 7.5? I'm 35, what about 70, what about 7.5, $4,000, what about 4 now, 4 to get about $4,000, you want her? and 4 to buyer, now about 4 dollar, about 4 now, about 44 now, 4,000, about 4 now, 4 now, 40, about 4,000. I'm 7 now, about 4 now, 4 now, 2 now, about to get that 42, over down, about 42 now, about 2 to get about $4,250 honor. How about 4 down, 2 and a half down, Tiffany, we got about Tiffany 42, about a half, about 42 now, 5 and 45, about 45 now, 5 to get about 5 to get 5, about 45 now, 5 to get about 5 to get 5, about $45 you want her, and 45 to buyer, now about 5 to get 5, about 45, 2 and a half, 5, 42 and a half now, about 5 to get 5, give me 43, 42 and a half, 3, now 5, and 45 now, 5 to get 5, 5 to get me 45, over 7 to buyer, and 45 and 7 and 7 and 7 now, over 5,000, over to get up, 5 now, 5,000 now 2, now about 5, over 2 to get 2, now 52, now over 2 to get 2, now $5,200 now, 2, now 52, now 2, now $5,200 you want to buy her, now $5,200 you want to order, now 5,000 on her, now 2, now $5,200 to buy her, now sold her to you, 5,621, 5,000 on 621.
Lot 44 comes next. Here's another test of time. Back to the great 872 April-born baby. Here's one that's a little more chiseled about her front third. Big centered, square made, beautiful high mane female. Love this female's presence, specifically her front third. Lot 44.
44 is over to buy here, 3,000. Now 2.5 you want her. 2.5 to buy her. I'm at 3, 2.5 now, over 2 to get about 2.5, 5, 7.5, 4,000. I'm 7.5, about 44 now, about 4,000. About 4 now, 4 to get about 4,000. About 44 now, 4,000 you want her. And 4 to owner now, 4 to buy her. About 44, 4 now, 7 now, 4, 7 now, about 44 now, about 4. Give me 3,800. I'm 7.5, 3,800. Great disposition here. You get about 38, whatever, $3,800. Whatever, get about $3,800. You want her now. Sold her to you, 3,750, 37.5 on 632. Thank you.
All right, here we go to the Sim genetic division. Lot 21's coming to you next. 21's coming next. Here is a female, ladies and gentlemen, that offers so much uniqueness in terms of her basic build and balance. A female that's big centered and square built. She's sired by Tecumseh. Back to the great B125 on the bottom side. Here's one, ladies and gentlemen, that comes a March-born baby. Back to the purebred Simmentals. Come back here, lot 21.
Lot 21's over to buy it. I'm at 3. Now 2.5 on her. I'm at 3 bid down activity. What about activity? What about 32.5, 5, 5 to get about 5, but get at 3,500 now 7.5, 4,000. I'm 7.5, but about 44 now, but about 4,000. But about 4 now, 4 to get about 4,000. But get at 4, but about 44 now, 4,000. Now what about 2.5 now? What about 42.5, 5 and 45 and 5 and 5 now $45 now. What about 45 now? What about 45 45 7.5. I'm 45 over 70. I'm 45 over 7.5, 7.5, 45 over 7, over 7.5, 45 over 7, get over that 4,750, 45 7.5. I'm 45 7.5, 45 now 750 over 7.5, 45 over 7.5, 45 over 7.5. Ordered. I sold her to you 4,500, 4,500. 716. Thank you. Here is
lot number 22 comes next. Lot 22 comes next. Thank you. 22 is sired by Dare to Compare. Back to the B125. Big time power female. Little extra white there on her face to get you noticed. Back to the Dam of Champions B125.
Lot 22's number to buy, double deuce here, and 3. Now 2.5 on her. I'll 3, whatever, 2.5. You want to buy her, whatever, 2.5, 5, whatever, 35, 7.5, 7.5, whatever, 7.5, $4,000, whatever, 44, whatever, 2.5. I'll 4 now, 250, whatever, 2, whatever, get that 42 now, whatever, get about that 4,250, whatever, 2 to get about that 42 now, no, 250, got to be 42.5. I'll 4 now, 2.5, 5, but about 45, whatever, 7.5, 47.5, 5,000, and 7 now, whatever, give out, whatever, 5, whatever, 2.5, whatever, $5,500, got about $5,500 now, whatever, 5 now, 7.5, but about 6,000. I'm 7 now, whatever, 6 now, $6,000 now, what about 6,000? All round her off, even money, what about $6,000? You want her now, 2.5. I'm at 6 bid now, 2, what about 2, what about 60, 2.5 now, what about 2, get about $6,000, $250 you want to own her. I'm at 6 now, what about 2 now, 2, got about activity, what about get at 6,000, 2, got about activity, what about get at 60, 2.5 on her, what about 2.5 to buy her, 60, 2.5 you want her, and I sold her your way, Brett, 6,742, 6,742.
Here comes lot number 40 next, a bankroll back to the great 902G, a very, very popular mating, coming to you, ladies and gentlemen, as a full sib to the very impressive female that was Supreme Champion at the 2025 Illinois State Fair for the Bloomberg family, of course, 902G, a past Louisville champion there in 2020. Help yourself here. Big-time dual-registered female coming to you both with a set of key papers and a set of percentage Simmental, lot 40.
Lot 40's number to buy, 40, number to buy, what do you give here? A good one. I'm at 3, now 2.5 on her, now 35, 7.5, what do you give 4,000? And 40, whatever, 2.5, about 45, about 45, about 45, about 45, about 45, now about 7.5, 5,000. And 5, now 5, now 5, about 45, about 2.5, now 55, about 7, about 6,000. I'm 7, now about 6, now 6, now 6,000, what about 6,000, now what about 6,000, but what do you get at 6,000, now what about 6, now what about 6,000, already want her? And 7.5, 6 to buy her, now 6, now 2.5, what do you get at 2.5, 5, and 6,500, now what if I give out over 5, say 5, bid 5, what about about 65 now, what about to give out, what about $6,500 now, what about to give out now, what about now, 7.5, 7, what about 7, and 7, and 7, and 7, what about to get about $7,000, what about 77, but what to get that 7, but about 77 now, what about $7,000 honor, and 7 to buyer now, 71 now, 7, what about 77, come on, Matty, but if it's 7 now, 7, and 7, what about to get about 7 now, but if it's 7,000, and 7 now, what about 77 now, what about 77 now, what about 7,000 now, what about 77, but what to get that 7,000, gentlemen, I had 6,500 up here, you're going to be 7.5, got to be 67.50, I'll take 7.5, before we go, 65, 7.5 you want her, 7.5 to buyer, now 7.5 order, and I sold her to you, 6,500 gets a good home, repeat customer, 7-11. Here we go. Lot number 36 will be the number to buy. 36 will be your number. And
here's a counter time daughter. Back to the great Mona F13B, a past size seller. Now works for Braden Hendricks there in Oklahoma. Here to be a female, ladies and gentlemen, that is high-necked, big bodied. Study the video here. I love this one's type and kind. Late in the day, we could have started with this female just based on basic build and kind. I think this is a very high-quality March Sim Angus female. Lot 36.
Lot 36, number to buy. What a female, 32.5. What do you get? $3,500 to buy her. What about 7.5, 4,000? I'm 7.5. What about 44? What about 2.5? What about 45? What about 45? What about 7.5? $5,000 now. What about 45? What about $5,000? Do you want her? And 2.5 to buy her now. 55 now. 7.5. How 55? What about 7.5? 7.5. What about $6,000 now? 2.5. What about 685? What about 7.5? What about 7? What about 67? What about 7? I got about 67 now. What about 7? And 7 and 7 now. 2.5 now. 72.5. What about $7,500? You want her? What about 75? What about 7.5? What about 8,000? I'm 7.5. What about 8? What about 8? What about 2.5 now? 85 now. $8,500 you want her now. What about $8,500 to buy her? And 85. What about 85? 85. What about 85 now? 5. 85. What about 7.5? 85. What about 7.5? 7. What about 87 now? 7.5. 85. 7. What about 9,000 now? 2.5 now. 5 now. 95. What about $9,500? You want her now? What about $9,500 to buy her? And 5 now. 95 now. 95. But what do you get at 95 now? 5. What about to get about 95 now? 5. What do you get 95 now? What about to give out? What about 95? About 93. Does that help anybody? 9,300 on a good female. 93 now. 95. What do you find out? $9,500. You want her? And 95 now. 5. What do you get? 5. California, you're out now. What about 95? What do you get? 5. What about 95 now? 5. What about $9,500? You want her? $9,500. You want to order? I sold her to you. 9,300, 658, 9,300, 658. Thank you.
Lot number 35, right at the page. Counter time full. Sister to the last one. Same mold, same style. Here's a motley faced one. Here's one that's been blessed with exceptional hair quality as well. Lot 35.
Lot 35, number to buy. 3.5, 3.5 number to buy here. You get over to 3, now 2.5. I'm a 3 bid, down 2, over 2, over 2, now 5, 5, 5, over 5 to get over at 35, now over 7.5, over to get 7.5, 35, over 7.5 on her. I'm a 35, 750, 35, now 7.5, over 7.5, 35, over 7 to get over at 7.5, 35, over 7.5 on her. I'm 35, over 7.5, over 7.5, 35, over 3,750, 35, over 7 to get over at 7.5, 35, over 7.5, 4,000. I'm 7.5, but about 4 now, 4 to get over at 4,000. I'm 7.5 now, what about 40 get 4, aim, but what to get at 4, now, 4,000 now, what about 40 get 4 now, $4,000 buyer, but about 4,000 already water, $4,000 order, yes, 4 now, 2.5. I'm 4 down 2, what about 2, get about 42.5, but what to get at 2, to get about 42, what about to get about 4,200, to get about 2, to get about 42.5, to go over 42.5, order, sold them to you, 4,000 on 621, 4,000 on 6-2-1.
All right, here comes lot number 24 next. 24 is the next female to buy, and one that is quite impressive in terms of her body mass, her structural integrity, and she's a dynamo. Back to the 2020 Countess combination once again. Maternal sister was a past high seller here, ladies and gentlemen, backed by the same cow family that produced the $280,000 dynamo, or excuse me, manifest, the Dynamo Sun. Lot number 24 on the Dynamo.
You betcha 2 4s over to buy, 24 is the number to buy. What do you give here? And 3 now, 2.5. I'm a 3 bet. What about 2, over 2, what about activity? What about 32.5? You want her? I'm a 3 now, 2.5 to buy her now, 2.5. What do you get 5? What about 35 now, 5 to get about 35 now, 5 to get about 35. What about 7.5, 4,000? I'm 7.5, but about 4 now, 4 to get about 4,000. Not about 4 now, 4 to get about 4,000. But what do you get at 44? But about 44 now, 4,000 already want her. I'm 7.5, 4 to buy her now, 4 to order now, $4,000 now, but about 4 now, 4, 7.5, but about 4. I'm 7.5, but about 4. But what do you get at 4 now, 4,000? Not about 4 now, 4 to get about 4,000 now, but about 44 now, 4,000. I'm 7.5, what do you get 4 now, 4,000 now, but about 4 now, 4 to get about 4,000, but about 4,000 already want her now. Sold her to you, 3,750, 3,750, 643.
All right, here we go next up, folks, to the very impressive lot number 28. 28 comes next, and she is a beautiful Woodford daughter. If you like them beautiful and from the profile, low-bodied, big-ribbed, and big-hipped, here's a female to pay attention to. Folks, this is the kind of female that if you pay attention, you're patient, you do all the extras in terms of feed and management, this is the kind that'll make you look awfully smart at the end of the day a year from now. I think this one, it makes a big-time bred. Her dam is a full sister to the Triple Crown winning Hoya Haley that works for Udell's and the Black Gold program in Canada. Folks, lot number 28, big-time female.
Lot 2-8, silver to buy, 28, silver to buy to give here, and at 3. Now 2.5 on her. At 3, whatever 2.5 you want to buy her, whatever 2, you got about activity, whatever to get activity, David to buy activity, whatever 32, whatever half, over 3,250, now 5, whatever to get about 35, 7.5 on her. 7.5, what do you get 4, now 4,000, not about 4, now 4 to get about 4,000. 7.5, about 44, now 4,000, 7.5, about 44, able to buy 44, now about 4,000, 7.5, what do you get 4, able to buy 44, now 4,000, now what about 2.5. 4 bid, now activity, what about 42, now what about half, now what about 4,250, what about 10, we got about 42 and a half on her now, 42 and a half, you want to buy her now, sold her to you, Mike, 4,000, thank you, 624, 4,000 on 624.
Okay, here we go to lot number 10 now, ladies and gentlemen. Lot number 10, here comes a female that if you went through them, you had to have found her. She's a Krypton back to the great Estelle 510E, maternal sister, in fact, to the great Havana 83E, back to the 57A donor. Folks, sired by the $450,000 stud known as Krypton. Here would be a female that aligns the same cow family top and bottom side for added consistency. Lot number 10 on the March baby.
A lot of her 10s over to buy a stout, good built one right here. A lot of her 10s are number. I'm at 3, 2.5 on her. I'm at 3, whatever 2.5, and I'm at 50, and now 5. What do you get 5? What about 3,500? What about 55? What about 35? What about 7.5? I'm 35. What about 70? Got to be 7.5, 7.5, 35. What about 70? What about 7.5? What about 7.5, 35? What about 7? What about 7.5, 35? What about 7.5? You want her? I'm at 35. Now 7.5, 7.5. What about 7.5? 4,000. I'm 7.5. What about 4 now? 4 to get about 4,000. Now what about 4 now? 4 now? 4. I'm over to get that 4 now? $4,000 to buy her. I'm 7.5. What do you get 4 now? $4,000 now. What about 4? I'm over to get that 4 now? 4,000. I'm 7.5, but about 4, 7.5. What do you get 4? Now 2.5, 42.5, now 2.5, now 5. What do you get $4,500? Do you want her? And 45, now 5, now 5 to get over to 5 to get 5, but about 45, now about 45, but about 45, now about 5 to get 5, but about 45, now 5 to get about $4,500. Do you want to buy her now? $4,500 on her now. Sold her to you right there at 42.5, 727, 42.5, 727.
Here we go to lot number 30 next, ladies and gentlemen. Lot number 30 comes next on a female from the Richburg firm, one that is big centered. She's stout featured, sired by Next Level, back to the influence of the great Sweet Dreams 901G. Love this female's power and density. Lot 30.
Lot 30's number to buy, 30 number to buy here, and I'm at 3 now, 2.5 on her. What do we get 2.5? What about 2 to get about 32.5? You want to buy her? I'm at 3 now, 250. What about 2.5? What about get activity 32? Now what about half? What about 32 now? 5. What about 35? What about 7.5? 4,000. I'm 7.5. What about 44 now? 4,000 now, 2.5. 5. What about 45? What about 7.5? I'm 45. What about 70? I'm 45 now. What about 7.5? 45. What about 7.5? 45. What about 7.5? What about get that 40? 750. I'm 45 now. What about 7.5? 45. What about 7.5? 45 now. 7.5 in the middle. What do you get at 40? 7.5? 45. What about 7.5? 45? What about 7.5 order die? $4,750 you order die. Sold her to you 4,500, 654, 4,500 on 654.
Lot number 14 coming to you next, ladies and gentlemen. Lot number 14, and here is a female that has the extras in terms of length and extension, sired by Landshark, the copacetic son, back to the loaded up from the Donna cow family, as rip-necked and attractive as you can make one. Lot 14.
Lot 14's over to buy and a Landshark right here. Lot number 14, 1-4 is over to buy. And you talk about a good-looking baldy here to get over that 3. Now 2.5 on her. How about 3? What about 2.5? You want to buy her? What about 250? What about 250? Get about that 32. Now what about half? What about 3,250? Get about that 50. What about get that 32? Now 5. What about 35? 7.5 on her. How about 7.5? What do you get 4? Now what about 4,000? Now what about 4? Now 4. Now 4 to get about 4,000. What about get that 5? What about 44? Now 4,000. How about 7.5? 4 now 2.5. What about get that 42? Now what about 4,250? Now what about 2 to get about 42.5? You want her? How about 4 now 2.5? Now 250? What about 2 to get about 250? What about get that 42? What about half? What about $4,250 to buy her? How about 4 now 2.5? I'm 4 now 250. What about 2 to get about 42? Now what about to get about $4,250? You want her now? Sold her to you 4,723, 4,723.
Lot 29 coming to you next, ladies and gentlemen. 29 will be next. Here's a female sired by Woodford, back to the styled Carmen genetic combination. Her dam would be a maternal sister to the 2025 Pen of 3 heifers that won at the National Western Stock Show. Big body, tremendous in terms of her rib cage, awesome structured. May baby, lot 29.
Lot 29, number to buy. 29's number to buy, and I'm at 3, now 2.5. I'm at 3, number 2, number 2, got about activity. I'm at 3, number 2, got about activity. Now 5 to get 5, number $3,500. Got about 5 to get 5, number 35. Now 5, now 5, now 5, number 5, number $3,500 to water. And 35 to buyer. Now 5 to get 5, number 35. Now 5, say 5, number 35, number 7.5. I'm 7.5. What do you get 4? I'm 7.5, number 40 get 4, now 4,000. Now what about 40 get 4, now $4,000 to buyer. I'm 7.5. Mike, what are you thinking here? You get about $4,000. Now what about 40 get 4, now 4,000. I'm 7.5, 4, now 2.5. I'm 4, now 2.5, and about 2.5, 5, and about 45, about 45, about 7.5, 45, about 750. I'm 45, about 7.5, 45, about 7.5, 45, now about 7.5, 7.5, 7.5, now $5,000. Now about 45. Come on, Chad, give me that 5,000. I'm 7.5, about 45, about 5,000. Now about 45, about 5,000. Now about 2.5. Mike, what are you thinking here? You're going to about 50, 2.5. How about 5, about 250? You got to be 50, 2, about 5,000, 250. Now 5, 5, 5, about 5 to get about 50, 500. Chad, come right on. Now about $5,500 to buyer. And 55, now 5, now 5, now 5 to get about 5, but would get up 55, but I'm 55, now 55, now 5, now 5 to get about $5,500 to water die, $5,500 to buyer die, sold her 5,250 on 624. Thank you, Mike.
Okay, next up we're going to lot number 16. 16 be the number to buy on the next beautiful female, sired by Coping with Destiny, back to the exclusive from the great Sandine Donna. Power in the pedigree would be an understatement. Length, extension, style, coming to you from the Sheffield Ranch, lot 16.
16's number to buy, back to the great Donna, and I'm to 8302, in fact, and 16's number to buy. Hey, you betcha, I'm a 3, 2.5 on her. I'm a 3, but I'm a 2.5, 5, but I'm a 35, but I'm a 7.5, but I'm a 7.5, 7.5, but I'm a 35, but I'm a 7, get about 7.5, but I'm to get that 7.5, 35, but I'm at 7.5 on her. I'm at 35, 7.5. What do you get 4, 4, now 4,000. Not about 4 now 4 to get about 4,000. I'm 7.5. What do you get 4? I'm 40 get 4 now 4,000. I'm 7.5. But about 4 now 4 to get about 4,000. But what do you get 4 now 4,000. Not about 7.5. But about 4 now 4,000. I'm 7.5. But about 40 get 4. How about 38? Does that help you on the phone? You got to be 3,800 now 3,800. What about $3,800 you want her? And 800. What about 3,800? Now 38.9. What do you get 9? Now what about 39? What about 9 to get 9? What about 9? 38. What about 9 to get 9? What about 9? What about $3,900 you want her? $3,900 order. I sold her to you. 3,800. 678.
All right, here we go to lot number 17, ladies and gentlemen. Another Tecumseh back to the Donna. Ladies and gentlemen, here'd be a December-born, different class, different division, big, stout, powerful female. She'll be ready to breed a little earlier, lot 17.
Lot 17, big bone, stout, big hip, good female right here. I like this one. And do you tell me here to go to that 3? Now 2.5 on her. I'm a 3, over 2.5. You want to buy her to activity? What do we got about activity? I'm a 3, now over 2.5, 5, 5, 5 to get about a fame, but what do you get 5, over 35, now 5, 5, over 5, over 7, but 7.5, now 4,000. I'm 7.5, but about 4 to get about 4,000. But what do you get 44 now? What about 4,000? About 3,800 on a big stout good one right there. 3,800. 7.5. What do you get 8? 7.5 down 3,800. What about 8? Now what about 7.5? What about 8? Get 8? What about 8? What about 3,800? What about 3,800? Long bodied. Bigger frame, bigger outline, bigger pin set, big bone, big footed to the surface. You talk about a good female right there. 3,800 you want to own her. 3,800 on her. Now 8. You're out of line. You're going to be 38. What about $3,800? What about $3,800 you want to buy her? Now 9. Now 9. Now 39. 38, 9. Now 9. What do you get 9? 38. What about 9? You get what about 9? What about $3,900? You want her to die? 3,900. What are you thinking? You're going to be 9. Sold her. 3,800. 684.
Let's go to lot number 38 now, ladies and gentlemen. 38 will be the number to buy on a female, coming to you sired by Credence. Back to the wide body on the bottom side. Big bodied, big haired, big footed, and one that comes a February-born 3/4 semi-Angus, lot 38.
38, and make that correction on your date of birth there. She is an April 20. She is an April 20 on the date of birth there. Hey, and lot number 38, somewhere to buy. Right there in your supplement sheet, come around in here. I'm at 3,000 now, 2.5. I'm at 3 now, 2.5. What do we get at 2 now? 2 to get about 32 now. What about half? What about 32? What about to get about 3,250? What about to be 32 now if you want her? I'm at 3 now, 2.5. You want to buy her now, 2.5, 5. But I'm at 35, 7.5, 4,000. You got to be 4. Scott, got to be 4 now, 2.5. I'm at 4, what about 2.5? Ryan, what are you thinking here? 2.5, 5. But about 45, 7.5. I'm 45, what about 70? 45, Ryan, you got to be 7.5. 45, what about 7.5? She's in April, got to be 7.5. 45, what about 7? Get about 7.5. 45, what about 7.5? You want her? 7.5. What do you get 5? 7.5. Down 5. What do you get $5,000 now? What about 5? five, what about 5,000, now what about 5, what about 5,000, already 109, now 5, now 2.5, now 2.5, 5, and 55, now 5, now 5, get about 5, but get 5, but about 5, now 55, what about 7.5, 6,000, and 6, and 6, and 6, now 6, now 6, now 6,000, already want to buy her, what about 6,000, what about that $6,000 honor, and $6,000, what about 6, now 6, if it else would get that 6,000, now what do we got about that 6,000, Wyatt, you got them all stacked up there, 5,500, I got Ryan in the lead, Bill, you need to be 7.5, Bill, you got to be 57.50, 55, 7.5, 55, 7.5, anybody else would get that 7.5, 55, what about 7, get about that 7.5, Ryan's in, you got to be 7.5, Bill, you're not, now what about 7.5, you ordered, I sold her to you, 5,500, 500, 715.
All right, here we go to lot number 9, back to the front of the catalog, back to the Cow family, ladies and gentlemen, that certainly we've all grown to appreciate and admire, the living proof, back to the great 83E. Beautiful baldy female, little greener in her kind, just an April baby. Take a chance here on the pedigree and the genetics. Lot number 9.
Lot number 9, number to buy, and an 83 daughter, and I'm at 3,000, now 2.5. I'm at 3, but over 2.5, 5, now over 35, now 5, I got over 5, over get up, over 3,500, got over 5, over 35, now 5, now 5, now 7.5, over get 7.5, 35, over 7.5, you want her. I'm 35, 7.5, now 4. I'm 4,000, now 2.5, now 2.5, 5, but about 45, but about 45, but about 45, now 5, now 5, give me 43, 4,300, one time, got to be 3, now 43, now 3, now 3, now 3, but over 3, you all in the same spot back there? 4,000, are you all in the same spot right back there? 4,000, got to be 2. I had 37.5 up here. Give me 4,000. 37.5. 4,000. Now 4. What do you get 4,000? I'm 7.5. What about 44? Now 2.5. I'm 40. What about 2? Now what about 2 to get about 42.5? And I'm a 4 bed. Now what about 2 to get about 42? Now what about half? What about to get about 42.5? You ordered. I'm 4,000 up here. Now what about 2.5? You ordered. I sold her to you. 4,760. 4,000 on 760.
All right, next up we're going to lot number 2. Lot number 2 coming to you next, and here is a female back to the great 847H, sired by Lead the Way, half-blood time. Tremendous in terms of her length and extension. This might be one of the hairiest females in the entire offering. Lot number 2.
Lot number 2 in the deuce, and a good female, a great disposition. I'm at 3,000, now 2.5, you want her. 2.5 to buy her. I'm at 3, but now what about 2, to get about activity. What about 32, now 5, but about 35, now 5, now 5, I got to be 5, but over to get up, I get 5, what about 35 daughter to owner. And 35, now 5, now 5, now 7.5, but got to be 7.5, 4,000. I'm 7.5, but about 44. She'll always be a harmony. Got to be 4,000, now 2.5, 5. And 45, daughter to buy her. Now what about 5 to buy her? Now what about 45?
We haven't even sold the genetics yet, Jared.
You're right. We have not even sold the genetics yet. Got to be 4,500. 4,500. Just do it. She'll always be a harmony. Give it that $4,500 you want her. Now 7.5 on her. 45, 750. I'm at 45. Over 7.5. Over to get that 7.5. 45. Over to get about that 7.5. 45. Over to get about that 47.5. 45. Now 7.5 on her. Now 45. Now 750. You want to buy her? Now sold her to you. 4,500. 723. 4,500. 723.
Lot number 27 coming to you next. Here'd be another female, folks, that has the bells and whistles, the length, the extension. Berwick back to the great Miss Lady May. Of course, she'd be a maternal sister, in fact, to the 2025 Fort Worth Stock Show Reserve Grand Champion female, shown by the DeBerry family. Lot number 27, beautiful baldy. Lot 27.
Lot 27 is over to buy. 27 is over to buy here. I'm at 3. Now 2.5 on her. I'm at 3. Now 2.5. You want to own her, but over 2 to get about activity. Now 5, 5, 5, 5 to get about 35. Now 5, 5 to get about 5, but over to get up, 5, over $3,500 to buy her. And 35, and 5, and 5, now 5, now 7.5, but over 37.5, 4,000. I'm 7.5, but about 44, now 4,000, now about 4, now 4, now 4 to get about 4,000, but over to get up, 44, now about 4,000, now 2.5. I'm at 4, now 2.5. You want her now 2.5 to buy her. Now activity, you got about 42.5, but I'm at 4,000, but now activity would have been 10, but over to get that 42.5 on her. Now 42.5. You want her, and I sold her to you 4,000. 693. Thank you.
All right, herd sire buyers, gather round. 101 coming to you first. Here'd be a bull, ladies and gentlemen, that needs no introduction. He is a full brother, in fact, to the females that commanded 32,000, 28,000, and 13,000 earlier today. You talk about a bull that is so loose built. He's so good in terms of his skeletal design. He's one that comes to you backed by an elite cow family, top and bottom side. Big-footed, big scrotal, long-hipped, and was as flexible as you can make him. He's an absolute cat on the move, Jared, and he's lot 101 to initiate our herd sire division.
You betcha. 101's over to buy. What a bull right here, or what a herd sire prospect, and you tell me who said 10 on him. Now 10 to buy him. Started at 3, now 2.5. What do you get 5? Now 7.5. 4. Now what about 4,000? Now what about 2.5? I'm 42 now 5. But about 45. What about 7.5? 5,000. And 5 and 5 now 5. What about 2.5? And what about you get 52? 50 now 5. What do you get 5? Now what about 7.5? 6,000. And 6 now. What about 6,000? Now 2.5. 5. What about 5? What about 6.5? What about 7.5? 7.5, 7. And 7 and 7 and 7. What about to get about that 7,000? What about 77? What about $7,000? You want him now? What about 7 to buy now? What about 2.5? And 5. What about 75? What about 7.5? What about 8,000? And 8 now. What about 8,000? Now what about 8,000 on the good herd sire prospect here? You're going to be 8,000. Already want him? 8 now. 2.5 now. 82.5. 85. Now what about $8,500 to buy him? 85 and 5 and 5. What about 85 now? 5 to 5 to get about fame. What about get 5? What about 7.5? What about 9? What about 9? What about get down 9 to get down? What about 9,000? And 9 now. What about 9 to get down? What about 9,000? Now what about 9 to get down? What about 9,000? Already want to buy now? What about 9 to get down? What about 9,000? What a bull.
And here's an opportunity, folks, to tie into a bull with this kind of genetic value. I know it's early in the game, but if you're thinking ahead, I promise you we'll sell over 1,000 sim genetic bulls this spring, and I bet you they average more than what we're selling this calf for right now. And Jared, correct me if I'm wrong, but he's going to make sure we guarantee he's going to pass the semen check. He's going to be ready to go and cover cows, or you don't own him. At this kind of money, we're undervalued on a very high-quality bull.
Now 95, 9,500. You want him? 95. Give me 2.5. 92.50. How about 2.5? 5. But 95 now. 5 to 5 to get over the fame. But get up and give out over 9,500. Don't miss him here. You get over that 5 to give out over 95 now. 5 to 5 to get over that $9,500. You want him? And 95 now. 5 now. 5 over 5 to give out over 95 now. 5 over 5 to give out over 95 now. 5 to 5 to get over that $9,500. You want him? 95. Would you give 3? 95 now. 7 now. 7. You got to be 7. Now 98. Give me 9,800. 9,800. What do you think? You got to be able to whatever $9,800 to buy him. And 8 now. Whatever 8 now. 10. Whatever to get that 10. 10,000. And 10 now. Whatever 9's bid now 10. 99's bid 10. Whatever to get that 10. Whatever 10,000. And 10 and 10 and 10. Whatever $10,000 now. Whatever 10 to get 10. Whatever 10 now 10 2. Give me 10 2. 10 2. 10 2. What else would get that $10,200? You want to buy him? How about 10 bid 2 now? Whatever 2 to get 2. Whatever 10 2 now. Whatever 2 to get 2. Whatever 10 2 2 2. Whatever 2. Whatever 10 2 2 2. Whatever 2. Whatever 10 2. Sold him right here. 10,624.
102 driving to you next, ladies and gentlemen. 102 is coming to you next. And, folks, here's the Angus herd sire prospect that is absolutely loaded with quality, sired by none other than the legendary New Heights. Back to the influence of the great K-Bar-D Wendy from the Turning Point. Big-footed, big-bone, rugged herd sire prospect, as loose-made and high-necked as you can make one, to still have that kind of skeletal quality and structure and power. February prospect, same rules apply. Jared will guarantee this bull to pass a semen evaluation when he becomes of age. Big-time herd sire 102.
102, number to buy. 102's number to buy here. And 3, now 2.5. What do you get? 35, 7.5, 4,000. I'm 40, whatever, 2.5, 5, what about 45, what about 45, what about 7.5, 5,000, what about 5,000, already wanting. And 5 to buy, what about 7.5's here, now what about 5,000, now what about 5,000 to buy him. I'm 7.5, what do you get? 5, what about 5, now 5, now 2.5, now 52, now 55, what do we got about 55, Louisiana, you got to be $55 to buy him. And 55, and 5, now 5, now 55, what about 55, what about 7.5, what about 6,000. And 6, now what about 6,000, already want him, now what about 6,000 to buy him, what about 6, now 6,000, now what about 2, now 5. And $6,500, now what about 5, go ahead.
I know we're a long ways from him being able to breed cows, but 2 feeder calves in today's market will have this calf paid for. Think about that. Ladies and gentlemen. Get ahead of the curve. Invest in the future program. Elite genetics and have a little patience. This bull will be worth the chips.
You got to be 6,500. 6,500. You want him. 65 to buy it. Now 5 to give out. What about 65? What about 7? What about you got about 7? 7. What about 7? And 7 and 7 and 7. But about $7,000. What about 7? What about you get 77? What about 7? What about 7? What about 77? What about 7 and 7 and 7? What about 7? What about 7,000? And 7 and 7 and 7. But about 7 now 7 and 7. What about 7? What about 7,000? Don't miss that good bull here. Give me that 6,800. 6,800 on him. 6,800. You want to own him. 68 now 7 and 7 and 7. What about 7? Get about that 7. Louisiana, you're out. You got to be 7. But what do you got? 7 and 7. But about 7,000 now. What about 77 now? What about 7,000? Already want to buy $7,000 to buy him and I $7,000 you want to buy him and I sold him to you 6,800. 6,800. 678. Thank you.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Next up, here'll be the opportunity. Here'll be the opportunity on this Lot 100 stud. Big-time Baldy herd sire with all the bells and whistles, length, power, substance, 38 centimeters scrotal circumference on this right now, son. Back to the broker Harmony genetic combination on the bottom side. If you like them big, stout, and powerful, ready to breed cows, and he'll be ready to go to work here, I'd say the 1st of November for your fall calving programs. Help yourself here on a big, stout stud ready to go to work.
Past his BSC, 38 centimeters on his scrotal. He's ready to go to work. Lot 100's number to buy. And and 35. 7.5 on him. Now 4,000. You want to own him. Now 4. Now 2.5. 5,000. Now 2.5. Now 55. 7.5. 6,000. And 7 now 6. Now 6. Now 6,000. Now 2. Now 2.5. 65. Now $65 to buy him. And 5 now 7. Now 7. Now 7. Now 77. Now 7,000. 2.5. 5. Got to be 75. Now 75. Now 75. Don't miss that good bull here. You're going to be at 75. Now ready to go to work now. Got to be 75. Now 75. Now 5. Now 5. Got to do. Got to be 5. Got to be 5. Get 5. 75. Give me 3. 73. Big testicled and ready for cows. Got to be 73. Now 73. 3. 7,300. 3. 7,300. You want him and I. 73. 7's up here. You got to be 3. $7,300. You want to buy him and I. Sold them to you. 7,000. 737. 7,000 on 737.
Here we go. Lot number 55, ladies and gentlemen. There is an update on this female's breeding status. She is safe and calf to SWC Borrowed Colonel 747M. Here's a female sired by the very popular Lead the Way. Back to the Hammer, the great 83E, the OG, in fact. Lot 55, safe and calf to Colonel. She's a half-blood, big-time donor prospect. Come back here. For those of you online, pay close attention to what we're doing. A lot of genetic value left today. Lot 55.
You bet you 5 number to buy a double nickel here, and you bet you here I'm a who said 10 on her and 10 to buy her. I'm at 5,000 now. 2.5 you want to own her. I'm at 5. 2.5. I'm at 5. But now over 10. I'm going to get activity. You got a 52 now. 5 now. 55 now. Over 5. Over 7 now. Over 6,000 and 7.5. 6 now. Over 6,000. Now over 6 now. 6 now. 6,000. You want to own her. Over 6 to buy her. Over 6 now. Over 6 now. Over 6,000. I'm 7 now. Over 6 now. 6 now. 6 now. 6 now. 6 over 6,000. Now over we get over 6,000. Now over 6 now. Over 2.5. I'm at 6 now. Over 2 to get over activity. Over 62 now. Over that to get over 62 now. 5 and 7 now. Over 7 now. Over 7 now. Over 7 and 7 now. Over 2.5. I'm 7 bid now. Activity over 72 now. Over that to 72 now. Over half over 72 now. If you order now, sold her to you 7,000 on 764. 7,000 on 764.
Lot 51, driving to you next. Lot 5-1, be the number to buy. Ladies and gentlemen, here's a big, stout, powerful Eminence daughter. Back to the driver, Whitney, genetic combination, safe and calf to Rhythm. She's due in early March. Study the female on the screen here. As much bone, substance, as power as any female will drive to you today. Lot 51.
Lot 51's over to buy and come around in here. I'm at 35, 7.5. What do you get? 4,000. I'm 7.5. Over 44 now. Over 4,000. Over 4 now. 4 to get about 4,000. What do you get? 4 over 2 now. 5 about 45. About 45. I want to give out about $4,500. You want her and $4,500 to buy her now. 5 now. 5 now. 7.5. Now 7.5. 5,000 and 7.5. What do you get? 5 over 2.5. You got to be 52.50 now. 250. What over 52? Over out. Over 52 now. Over out. Over out to get over that 52 now. If you want her, now 52 now. 5 now. 55. Over 7.5. What do you get? 57.5. 5,750. 55. 7.5. 55. Over 7.5. What do you get? 7.5. 55. Over 7.5. Over 55. Over 7 to get over that 57.5 on her. Now 55 now. 7.5. 55. Over 750. I'm 55. Over 7.5. 7.5. 55. Over 7.5 on her. I sold her to you 5,500. 5,500. 713. Thank you, Joseph.
Okay, next up we're going to, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go to lot 52, right on the next page. 52 be the number to buy. Another massive-bodied, big featured female coming to you, chock full of quality. Copacetic back to the Sam 677D. Power in the blood, ladies and gentlemen. You talk about opportunity to tie. Invest in your genetics. Safe and calf to the great double up. She's Safe AI, lot 52.
Lot 52's number to buy. 5-2's her number. What do you give here? You got to be 4,000 now. 2.5 on her. How about 4 down, 2.5? What do you get? 42. What about now? 5, 5, 5, 5, 5 now. 7.5. What do you get? 5,000 and 5 now. 2.5. 5 now. 55 now. 5 now. 5 to get over to 55 now. 55. What about 7.5? About 6,000. I'm 7 now. What about 6 now? 6 now. 6 now. 6,000 now. 2.5. 5. Got to be $6,500 to buy her now. What about 5? You want her? 60. 2.5. 5. 5. 5. What about 5? But over 5 now. 7.5. I'm 65. What about 7? What do you get? 67. What about 7? Get over that 7.5. 65. What about 7? But over 7 now. What about 7 now? 7 now. 7 now. 2.5 on her. I'm 7 now. 2.5. You want to buy her now? 2 video over 72.5. And I'm at 7 bid now. Over 2 to get over that 7,250. I'm at 7 now. Over 2. Got over that 2 video. What do we get? 72.5. 2. Got to be 72 now. What about now? Get over that 72 now. What about 2 video? 72.5. Would one help you? 71. 7,100. 7,100. You want her? $7,100 to buy her now. What about 71? One bomb. But about $7,100 to go order die. Sold her to you 7,000. 780. 7,000 on 780.
Okay, next up, lot number 53, another big, stout, powerful Sam daughter. Back to the American Royal Supreme Champion, the great Oh Boy Reba 0267G. Here's a female safe and calf to the $100,000 black label, lot number 53.
You betcha 5-3, 5-3's over to buy to give here and 4,000. Now 2.5 on her. How about 4? What about 2.5? 5? What about 45? What about 7.5? 5,000. What about 5? What about 2.5? 5? Now 55. What about 55? $100 down here. Now 55. What about 7.5? 6,000. And 6 now. 6 Bobby's got to be 6. If we don't want to get that 6,000. What about 6 now? 6. What about 6,000? Already won her. 7.5. 600. What about 6,000? Now what about 2.5? What about 6 now? What about 2 to get about that 62? What about 62? Now what about 5? What about 62? 2.5 on her. 6,000. Now 2.5. 5. What about 55? What about 7.5? 65. Now 7.5. Justin, come on now. 750. What about 7.5? 60. $750. You want to order? 67. Now what about 7? Now what about 7? Now what about 250? 7 now. What about 2? You got to be 72.5. Justin, come on now. 72. Now what about she's big, she's stout, she's good. You got to be 72.5. You want her? Safe to black label too. Got to have a bull calf. Got to be 72. What have? What about 72? Now Tiffany. What does it give me? 71. 71. 71. Give me 7,100 there, Justin. 71.2. 71. What about 2 to 2? What about 72? Now what about 2 to 2? What about 72? Now what about 2 and 2 and 2 and 2? What about 7,200? What about 2 and 2? You're out. Got to be 72. Now 3. 72. Now 3. Now 3. Justin, come on now. What about 3 to 3? Now what about 73? Now what about 3? 3 3. Now 73. 72 3 3 3. What about 3? What about 3? She'll have one of the first black labels here to get a bit of 3 to 3. What about 73? Go right on, Justin. Do it here to get a bit of 3. 72. Now 3. Now 3. But about 3. But you get 73. Now 3. Now 3. Now about $7,300. You want her $7,300 to buy her die. Sold her to you. 7,200. 7,200. 693. Thank you.
Lot number 60, reckoning back to the B125. Here's a genetic combination that flat worked. Big-bodied, stout-featured, square-hip female. She's due up early to the Remedy son known as In Charge. Help yourself here. Lot number 60.
60s, number divided. 60s, number divided here to get a bit of 3. Number divided 35, 7.5. What do you get? $4,000 now. What about 2.5? 5. What about 45? What about 7.5? $5,000 now. What about 55? What about 5,000? What about you get a 5? What about 2 now? 52 now. 55. 55. What about $5,500? You want her? And 55. You know she's good. Here you got to be 55. 55, 7.5, 6,000. Now what about 10? We got about 6,000. Now what about 6 now? 6 now? 6 now? 6,000. Already one owner. And 2.5 the buyer. Now Tiffany. What about 60? 2.5 now. Tiffany. What about 60? 2.5 now. What about Tiffany? What about 6,250 now? 5 and 65 and 5 and 5 now 7.5. What about 67? What about 7.5? 65, 7.5. You want her? 65 now. 7.5 the buyer. Now what about 7.5? 65. What about 7? Got to be 7.5. 7 and 7 now. What about 7? 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 7 now. What about 7,000? 7 now. What about 7? 7 7. What about 7? Get about 7 now. What about Tiffany? What about $7,250? You want her? At 7,000 now 2.5. What do you get? 72. What about 2? Get about 72. What about 72 now? 5 and 7,500 now. What about to give out? What about 75? California got to be 5. And better what do you get? 5 to give out? What about 75? 5 5. What about to get about 75? Going to cab in January. 75 7.5. 75 750. 75. What about 70? What about 7.5? 75. What about to get about $7,750 to buyer? 75 now 7.5. What do you get? 77 now. What about to get about 77.5? You ordered? Sold her to you 7,500. Thank you, Michael. 7,500. 629.
Here we go. Lot number 59 coming to you next. Here's her flushmate sister. Here's a female coming to you safe and calf to rhythm. She's got a heifer baby on the way, due in February. Long, smooth, pretty, elegant. Lot 59.
Lot 59, 59's over to buy to give here. I'm at 4,000 now 2.5. You want to buy her? I'm at 4 now 2.5. What about 2.5? 5. What about 45? What about 7.5? $5,000 now. What about to give out? What about 5? What about 2 now? 55. 55. What about 55? What about 55 now? 5 now 5. 55. What about 7.5? How about 55? What about 70? 7 now. What about 6,000 now? 2.5. What about to get 62.5 now? Tiffany 5. What about $6,500 to buy her? And $6,500. You want it now 5 now 7.5. 7.5. 7 now. What about 7 now? What about 7 now? What about 7,000? And 7.5. 7 now. What about 7 now? What about 7 now? 2.5. What about 7,250? What about 72? What about 2 to get about 7,250? What about 72.5 on her? I'm at 7,000 now 2.5. What do you get? 1 now 71. Cole got to be $7,100 to buy her. And 71. Martha will love her here to get a bit of 71 now 1 now 71 now. What do I want to go to be $7,100 to go to? I sold her to you 7,000. Thomas on order. 675.
All right, here we go. Next up to lot number 54. 54 be the number to buy. Here is a beautiful baldy, motley-faced lover boy. Back to the great America. Heifer, a bull calf on board, sired by the $100,000 black label herd sire on the way. 54.
54, number to buy in America, and I'm at 35, 7.5. What do you get? 4,000. I'm 4 now, 2.5, 5. What about 45? What about 7.5? 5,000 now. What about 5? What about 2 now? 55. What about 7.5? 6,000 what about 6 now? 6 now? 6 now? 6 now? 2.5 now. What about 60? $250? You want to buy her? 62.50. What about now? What about to get about 6,250? Safe the black label now. What about 2 to get about 62 now? What about 6,250 now? 5 5 5. What about 5 to get about 65? 7.5 on her. I'm 65 now. What about 7.5? 7. What about 7 to get 7 now? What about 7 now? 7. What about 7,000? And 7 now. What about 2 to 72 now? What about out? What about $7,250? You want to order? I'm at 7,000 on internet. Now 2.5. What do you get? 72 now. What about $7,250 now? What about 2 to but what do you get at 72 now? Order now. Sold her to you 7,000. Thank you, Justin. 723. Here's lot
number 65, Poker Face, back to the great Carolina. Female shown by the Sheffield family. Went on to be champion there at Fort Worth in 2017. Here'd be a female coming to you, safe and calf to the great Rhythm. She is due to calve in mid-March, lot number 65.
Lot number 65, number to buy, 65, number to buy to give here. What a cow family. Here to get over that 4,000. Now 2.5, you want to buy her. I'm pouring down 2.5, but about 45, now what about 45, what about 45, now what about 45, what about 45, what about 45, what about 45, now 7.5, what do you get $5,000 now, what about 2.5, now $5,500 to buy her. And 55, now 5, now 5, now 5 to get over to 5, but over to get 55, what about 55, now what about 55, what about 5,500 one time, here get over to 55, now 5, now 5 to give me 3, 53, go ahead and do it, 53, 53, now 5, 53, 5, now 5, but over to get 5, but about 5 to give out, what about 55, now 53, now what about 55, what about $5,500 got over to 5, but over to get 58, but about 5 to give out, what about $5,500 to buy her now, sold her to you, 5,300, 5,300. 693, thank you.
Lot 66 sells, ladies and gentlemen, with a heifer calf born on the 3rd of October, sired by the national champion Private Stock. The guesswork is done. She sells with a ticket at side, sired by the $530,000 Remedy. Back to the great Carolina 004C, heifer baby at side from the Sheffield Ranch. 66 be the number.
You betcha, 66 number to buy, 66 number to buy. A good female right here, and got a beautiful stout heifer calf at side by the Private Stock. On the pair, I'm at 4,000, now 2.5. Why wouldn't you? I'm at 4, now over 2.5, 5, but over to get over to give out, over 7.5, $5,000, now over to give out, over 5,000, now over to give out, over $5,000 to buy her. And 5 and 5 and 5, now 5 and over 5, over 2, now over 55, over 7.5. I'm 7 now, over $6,000, over 6 now, 6 now, 6 now, 6, over $6,000 to buy her, over $6,000 you want her. And 6 now, over 6, now over 2 now, over to get 60, 2.5, and over to give out, over 65, now over to give out, over to give out, over $65 to buy her. And 65, got a really good heifer calf right there at side, 65 now, 5, all the homework's done. All the guesswork has been removed because she's got a stout hip, good heifer calf right out the door there. 6,300 on her. 63 right there. Now 5. 63 5. Now 5. Middle would get give out over 6,500 now. What if I give out over 6,500 to buy her now? What about 5? You want her now? 6,500 on her now. Sold her to you. 6,300. 6,300. 754, thank you.
All right, here we go. Lot number 67 right there across the page. Counter time back to the great Carolina. Safe and calf to Private Stock. She'll be due here anytime. Lot number 67.
67, stout bone, big hip female right here. Going to calve any day to Private Stock. And I'm at 3,000 now, 2.5 right there. 3,500. 7.5, 4,000. I'm 7 now. About 4,000. About 4,000. About 4,000. But to get 4 now. 4 now. 4,000 now. 2.5. I'm 4 down 2. You got about 2. What do we get at 42? But I have about 42 and a half. You want to buy her? I'm at 4,000 now. 2.5 to buy her now. 2. What do we get at 42? Now what about half now to get about 42? Now what get about 42 and a half on her? But Graham, tell them about those commercials.
Absolutely. She's due here any day, within the next week or two, in fact. And, folks, we sold a set, 3 loads of commercial red-hided females that were due in March of 2026 for just under $5,000 here a week ago. So help yourself here. Invest in the future of your program. Buy genetics. There'll be a quick return on investment here. In fact, if she's going to calve here in the next 2 weeks, talk about a quick ROI.
You betcha. 4,000's bid, now 2.5 on her. 42.5's all. 42.5. You got to be 250. What about 42.5? Now what over 10? But if we get that 42, what about half? What about 42.5? 5. And 45. Now 5 to get about 5 to get 5. What about 45? Get 3. 5. 43's bid 5. Now 45. One more time here to get about that 45. Now 5 to get about that 45. 45. Believe it would. Now 7. And 7. Now what about 7? Now what about 4,700? Now what about 7? Now what about $4,700 to buy her? And 45. And 7 and 7 and 7. What about 7? Now what about 47? Now what about 7? You want to try her at 4,600, better female. 4,600. Why wouldn't you? Bred the Private Stock, going to calve here in just a week. 4,600 on her. 4,600. 4,600. A lot of trade. $4,600 you want her and I. $4,600 to buy her and I. Sold her to you. 4,500. 4,500. 657. Thank you.
All right, here we go. Next up to be lot number 56. Be the number to buy on the Insight Daughter. Back to the greatest sell 32J. Big, stout, flexible wheels. Tremendous length and extension. Safe and calf to Rhythm. Due 326. Lot number 56.
You betcha. What are we going to give
Different
you?
deal here.
Yeah, G302 Daughter. And you bet right there. Lot number 5, 6. Number to buy. And you betcha here. Number 3. Now 2.5. Now 35. What do you get? 7.5. 4,000. And 4 down. What over 2.5. What over 45. What over get about 45. What about 45. What about 45. What about 7.5. What about get 47.5. $5,000. Now what about 5. Now 2.5 on her. How about a 5 bid? Now 2 to get about 52.5. Now what about 2 to get 5,000. 250. Got to be 2.5. 5. And 55. Now 5 to get about 55. 55. What over 55. What over get about 5. 5. 5. What about 5 to get about $5,500. You want want her. And 55, but up at 7.5, 55, but up at 7.5, 55, but up at 50, 750 now, $6,000 now, up at 6, but up at get at 6,000. I'm 7 now, up at 6 now, 6 now, 6, but up at 6,000. I'm 7 now, up at 6 now, 6 now, $6,000 to go on her. And 6, but up at get at 6,000. I'm 7 now, up at get at 6,000. Up at 6 now, up at 6,000 to go on her. I sold her to you 5,750. 713, thank you.
57 Eminence back to the Berwick from the great 510E. She's safe and calf to the $100,000 black label with a bull calf pregnancy. Safe AI due February 7th. Lot 57 on the Eminence.
You bet you what do we do here? Lot number 57, over to buy 35, 7.5 on her. I'm 7.5, what do you get 4,000? And 4 now, 4 now, 4 now, 2.5. Now Tiffany 42 now 5. But about 45, 7.5, what do you get 5,000? I'm 7 now, what do you get 5 now 2.5? What do you get at 50, 250? I'm at a 5 bid now, what do you get? What do you get at 2? You get about 52 and a half you want her. I'm at a 5 bid now 2.5. Now 250, what a 52, what a half on her. To get about $5,250 to go to now 5. And 55 now 5 now 7.5. 55 what up at 7. What up at 7.5? 55 what up at 7.5? 55 but Bob now 750. How 55 now 7.5? 55 now what up at 7.5 order? I sold her 5,500. 5,500. 713.
58 comes next, right down the page. Flushmate sister Eminence back to 748. Jay from the 510E cow family. Safe and gaff to the Remedy son. Longs in charge. Due to 826 with a heifer baby on the way. Big, stout, powerful. Lot 58.
Lot 5/8 number to buy. 5/8 number to buy to give here, and I'm at 35. 7.5 on her. Now 4,000 to buy her. Now 2.5. What do you get? 45. Now 45. What up at 7.5? 5,000. And 5 now 5 now 5 to get up at 5. Now what up at 2.5. Now 52. Get up at 50. Now 55. 55. What up at 7.5? How 55? What up at 750? What up at 7.5? 55. 7.5. What up at 6,000? I'm 7 now. Got a heifer calf on the way. Got to be 6,000. I'm 7 now. Got to be at 6,000. What do you get? 6 now. 6 now. 6 now. 6,000 already want her. And 6 to buy her. Now 2.5. Now 62.50. What up at 2.5? 5. And 65. What up at 7.5? 65. What up at 7? Get up at 7.5. What up at get 67? What up at 7? Get to be 7 now. What up at 7? And 7 now. What up at 2.5? 7 now. What up at 2? Get up at 72.50. What up at 2? Get up at 72. And what about Bob? I had 67.5 here. You're going to be 7,000. Now 2.5. Now 75. Now 75. Now 7,500. You want her. 75 to buy her. Now 5. What do you get 5? What up at 75?
Big time female.
Bob, ask the other good vet there sitting next to him. Yeah. 7,500. That's the smart one. You betcha. 7,500. 75. Anybody want to get that $7,500 to buy her? And I sold out. 7,250. Thank you, gentlemen. 629.
All right, here we go. Next up will be lot number 62. Lot number 62 be the number to buy on a powerhouse double-up daughter back to the broker. Donna genetic combination, safe and calf to the leading AI sire in the industry, the great OMF epic that stands at ST Genetics. Ladies and gentlemen, lot 62.
Lot 62, number to buy, 62 is number to buy. What do you give here? I'm at 3, now 2.5, now 35. What do you get? 7.5 on her. I'm 35, what up at 7.5, what up at 7.5, 35, what up at 750. I'm at 35, what up at 7, what up at 7.5, what up at $3,750. Do you want to buy her? I'm at 35, 7.5, what up at 7, what up at 7, what up at 35, what up at 7, what do we got? What up at 7.5, 35, what up at 7.5, what up at $3,750. You talk about one that is good looking, elegant out of her front third, smooth and flat through her shoulder, big and robust in her center body. I tell you what, we're way under the money here, and I'm at 7.5, 4,000. Now 2.5. Sean, I believe I would. Got to be 42.5 on her. And 42.5 you want her. Now 2 to get about 42.5. I'm 4 bid now. What over 250? What over 2 now 5. 5 5 5 to get about 45. What over to get 45? What about 45 now 5 5 to get about $4,500 you want her. How about 3? Now what over 3? Get 3 now 5. But about 45 now 5. Cowboy, you got to be 45. And 45 and 5 and 5 now 5 now 45 now 7. I'm 45. What over 7 to get 7 now. What over 7 to get 7 now. What over 7 now 7 now. What over 7 8 and 8 now 4,800. 5,000. 48's bid 5. What do you get 5? Sean, come on now. What over 5 to get 5? What over 5,000? And 5 and 5 and 5. What over 5,000? But what do you get 5? What about 5 to get 5? What over $5,000 order? And I have Sean. What are you thinking here? You're going to be 5,000. 48 bid now 5. We ain't bid else. What do you get 5 to get 5? What over $5,000 buyer? And I sold her to you 4,800. 4,800. 665. Thank you, Lauren.
All right, here we go. Next up, we're going to go to lot number 61. 61. Here be an epic back to the relentless. Here's one that comes to you, AI bred, to the Woodford J001. Ladies and gentlemen, here is lot 61.
Lot 61. Number to buy, 6 to 1. Number to buy like her, don't you? Here, come back here. You got to be 35, 7.5. What do you get? 4,000. I'm 7.5. What about 40? Get 4 now. What about 4,000? What about 4 down? 4 down. 40. Get about 4,000. What about 4? What about got to be 4 down 2.5. I'm 4 down 250. What about 2.5? What about get 42? What about 4,250? What about 42? Give me a 41. 4,100. Now 2. Now 2. Now 3. And 42. What about 3 to get 3? Now $4,300. Now what about 3 to get 3? Now $4,300. Do you want to buy her? And 42 3. Now what about 3 to get 3? Now but about 4. And but what do you get at 44? Now 4. Now 4. Now 4 to get about that $4,400 on her. 43 4. Now but about 4. Now 4. Now 4. Now $4,400. Now but about 4. Now 4. Now to get about that $4,400. Do you want her? I sold her to you 4,200. 4,200. 693.
Next up, lot 64 is across your video screen. Here'd be a Dignity Daughter back to the round table from the Forever Lady 64G donor, a female that comes safe AI with a heifer calf on the way, sired by Keneally Emerald, due 2726, lot 64.
Lot 64 is over to buy. Heifer baby on the way on a good Angus female. Lot 64, number to buy. Here, I'm at 35, 7.5. And 4,000. I'm 7 out of about 40, about 40, about to get up, able to buy 44 now, $4,000 to buyer. And 4 now, about 2 now, 5, but about 45, but about 45, now, but about 45, but about 45, $45 water, about 45, 45, but about 45, 7.5. I'm 45, but about 4,750. Got a heifer calf on the way, 45, 7.5. I'm 45, but about 70. I'm 45, but about 7.5, but about to get that 47 now, about 7.5, 45, 7.5, 7 now, about 45, but about 7 to give me that 46 real quick before we go. 46, 45, 46, 4,600. Now 7. I'm 46 now, about 77, I'm 7 and 7 now, about 47 now, over 8. Now $4,800 over 8. Now about $4,800 you want her. I'm 7.8 now. $4,800 over 8. Get over that $4,800 over 8. About $4,800 you want her. Now sold her to you. 4,700. 4,700 gets a good home. 756. Thank you.
Right over the page, lot number 63, an extremely eye-appealing Dignity Daughter back to the Forever Lady 64G. Here's one that comes to you, safe AI to Keneally Emerald, due 2/11/26 with a heifer calf on the way. Lot 63.
63, ladies and gentlemen, just make a note. She was favoring her back left this morning. She was treated for hoof rot, and we'll guarantee her 100%. Lot number 63, got a heifer calf on the way. And what do you give here? Lot number 63, number to buy here. You got about at 35. Now 7.5 on her. I'm 35, about 70. I'm a 35, about 7.5, 7.5, $4,000. What about 4 now, 4 now, 4 now, what about 4,000 now, 2.5. I'm a 4 now, 250. What about 42 now, what about now, what about 42 now, 5, 5, 5, what about 5 to get about 45 now, 5 now, 5 to get about 45. Give me 43. Now 5. Now 45. Why wouldn't you? Got to be 45. Now 5. Ain't better than 5. Now 7. I'm 45. What about 7 now? What about 47 now? What about 7? What about 7? What about 7 now? What about $4,700 to buy? 45, 47, $4,700. You want her to? Sold her to you. 4,500. 4,500. 739.
Lot 70 comes next. Two-head warning. 70, sired by Copacetic. Back to the high voltage from the grade UDE Darcy 125D. Long, smooth, attractive, safe and calf to Jordan, the 23J stud. Back to the great exclamation cow family. Do 3/4/26. Lot 70.
Lot 70. Number to buy. 70's her number, and what a female. How about a 5,000 on her? Who said 5? Now 5 to buy her. How about 3,500? Now 750. I'm 35. What about 7.5? 4,000. I'm 7.5. What about 44 now? What about $4,000? What about 44 now? $4,000. You want it now? 4 to buy her now. 2.5. 2.5. 5. And $4,500. Now get about 45. What about 45 now? 5 now. 5 now. 5 to get about 45 now. 5 now. 5 to get about 45. How about 3? 43. 43. Now 3. But what do you get at 43? Don't miss her. Here you get about 3 to get 3. Now 43. Now 3. Now 3. What about 43?
Where's the risk?
Got to be 4,300. Now what about 3 to get 3? Now 43. Bob, you got 2 of them, man. Okay, so I'll take 41. I'll take 4,100. 41. 41. Now $4,100. Do you want to buy her? Now $4,100 order die. 4,100 to go order die. Sold her to you. 4,000. 4,000. 713. 713.
Next up, lot 69, Berwick, back to the great B125, pedigree, safe AI to the black label, the $100,000 stud that works for Roller Ranch. Here's one that comes, safe AI, due 2/7/26, heifer calf on the way.
You betcha. 69's over to buy heifer calf by black label on the way. And you tell me what over to give here. You're going to be 35, 7.5 on her. I'm 35, what about 7.5? You want to order about 7.5, 35, what about 7.5, 35, 7.5, what about 35, 7.5, 7.5. What about 7.5, 4,000? I'm 7 now, 4 now, 4 now, 4 now, 2.5 now, 4,250. What about 2 to get about 42.5 now? What about 2 to get 42.5? 5 and 45. But about 5 now, 7.5, 45. What about 70? I'm 45. What about 7 now? What about 7.5, 45? What about 7 to get about 4,750? I'm 45. What about 7 to get about 7.5, 45? How about 4,600? 4,600. One time. 46. Now 7 and 8. Now 4,800. Now what about 8? Now what about 48? Now what about 8? What about 8? Now what about 48? Now 5. Gotta be 5,000. Round her off. Even money. Now 5. What do you get 5? What about 5 to get 5? What about $5,000? What about 5 to get 5? What about $5,000? You want her now? $5,000 to buy her now. 5,000. But what do you get out to give out? What about $5,000? You want her? I sold her to you. 4,800. 4,800. 665. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you one and all. Stick around. There's plenty of refreshments and food, and we'll have some totals and averages here for you shortly.
Well, folks, thank you one and all. On 45 heifer calves this afternoon, average $9,355 on 45 heifer calves, average $9,355. 17 spring-bred females, average $65.29. 17 spring-bred females, average $65.29. 3 fall-bred heifers, average $59.33. 3 herd sire prospects, average $79.33. to bring today's grand total on 68 lots to $573,600. Thank you, one and all. For those of you online, please let us know if you need help with trucking arrangements. You can reach out to myself or Jared. Of course, we'll be sending out invoices here shortly. Watch your email for those. Thank you, one and all. Have a great rest of your weekend.